These guys, they are battle-hardened, tested, and ready. You know they know how to play themselves some Street Fighter.
Street Fighter League Pro US, and it's only getting better.
I'm about to pop off this chair real quick.
Everai has done it again!
Feels amazing, man. That was ridiculous.
All business.
That was good.
Welcome everyone to Street Fighter League Pro US 2019 season number 2. This is the final week of regular season action. I'm your host Rip, and if you joined us last time, you saw both Team Spirit and Team Psycho get knocked out of playoff contention. However, we still have a 3-way tie for second place to determine our playoff bracket. So let's send it on over to Vicious and Tasty Steve to see what happens.
Street Fighter League Pro US Season 2. This is the last week of team battles here before we get into that postseason, that playoff season. And last week's team battles actually shook things up, made it a lot closer than some of these teams would like. Let's take a look at the standings so far. As you can see right now, Team Gale still holding strong to that first place spot. Right below them, Team Storm at second place at 5-4. Team Inferno at third place at 5-4. Team Frost at fourth place, 5-4. A 3-way tie right now going on. And of course, Team Spirit and Team Psycho rounding out that 5th and 6th, and they are eliminated. However, these matches that they play today could very well shake up that playoff bracket, so it's not quite in the clear yet.
For the sake of the playoff bracket and the explanation, we're just going to keep it as is. But again, as Tasty Steven mentioned, it could still shake things up. But on the winner's side currently, we have Team Gale versus Team Storm. And the winner of that, from the winner's bracket, is automatically included into the US versus Japan finals taking place at Capcom Cup this year. Again, it's a double elimination bracket. So Team Storm is going to be moving on to the second round of losers you see in the middle of your screen. However, we have third and fourth place trying to fight for survival. Whoever loses in that bracket between those two teams is eliminated. Winner moves on to fight the loser from the winner's side, right? So it's going to be a traditional double elim bracket, and the winner of that is going to be the second team to move on towards that playoff with US versus Japan in the finals.
And right after that, just so you know how it works, it's going to be a 3v3 Waseda style format. The captains are going to select the order, ban some characters, and then they will play a 2 out of 3 set. The loser will be eliminated. The winner will rotate to the bottom of the queue to be cycled back in just in case a team member makes it through until there's only one team remaining, and that will be your team battle winner for this week.
And you know, being the final week of team battles here, everything is on the line. As you can see how big the prizing is this year for this season. First place taking $90,000 home for their team. Second place with $24,000. And third place rounding it out with $12,000, Steve. That's for each and every one of those top 3 teams. Once it gets to the finals, it's a pretty huge deal. Significant amount of change for those 3 teams.
And I want to thank you guys for showing up because we want to show you the schedule, the team battles for today. This week will go as follows. We're going to have team battle number 1 is going to be Inferno versus Team Spirit. And I feel like this situation is going to be very important because matches are separating these guys. Team battle number 2 will be, once again, Team Psycho taking on Team Storm. Once again, Team Psycho, not a lot to gain here. However, they can definitely shake up those standings if Team Storm wants to stay on the winner's side of that playoff bracket. And then Team Gale, number 1, first place, will be taking on Team Frost. And I believe that's going to be one of the more, exciting sets that we have left here in the team battles this week. And I can't wait till we get to it.
It's about to get super serious in the final week, and I don't blame them. These guys are taking as much time as necessary. But some teams are actually big chilling. Some of the teams are just hanging out. They're making sure, they prep in their own ways. And we actually have that segment rated up for you guys. We actually had something called the Birdie Challenge, where we challenged the team captain of Team Inferno and one of the players from Team Gale to see how well they actually do under pressure. Steve wasn't a part of that.
I'm not going to do that.
Let's actually see who took part in the Birdie Challenge.
What's going on, everybody? We're here at Street Fighter League to kind of give you a quick segment of some of the top players and what they can actually do. I've actually proposed this early on. We actually have ourselves a Birdie Challenge. That's right, the Birdie Challenge. We have some of the members of Team Gale. We do have Punk up on there. We also have Rob TV, and the point of this challenge is to kind of test their limits, right? I want to really see how they do under pressure, as well as when they have full V-trigger, right? Kind of like Birdie, how he activates his V-trigger. He consumes a hot pepper. And that's what the birdie challenge is exactly. These guys are gonna eat a pepper right before the game starts, and they're gonna fight in a 2 out of 3. And every single game, by the way, they have to re-up on that V-Sugar and consume another pepper. And I have these guys to help me commentate, because Lord knows I won't be able to do it as I'm taking one with them. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the birdie challenge. Good luck to you guys for commentating. It's gonna be great. Gentlemen, as soon as you consume it, chew as much as possible, pick your characters. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, get it.
Get in there. Delicious.
Oh, Rob freaking out. Nope, eat that. Eat that.
Yo, ready?
He said no.
Round 1.
All right. You're not doing any commentary. You guys are failing already. What are you doing?
What do you want me to commentate?
Rob TV, already feeling the pain.
Is he using Gale?
Oh, this is a bad choice. This is a bad decision.
Oh, Rob.
Yo, Punk is going ham.
Rob, you're being a diva right now. Relax.
Yo, Rob, you do realize that if you lose this fast, you have to eat another pepper.
Rob, back, man. Yo, Rob, you realize?
Rob, Punk, really, how are you feeling right now, bro?
It's hot.
Yeah,
It's hot.
but you're whooping him right now.
Rob, you're being a real diva right now. Relax.
You're actually destroying him. Why do you think that is?
My bookie is just better.
Come on, bro.
Punk is unbothered.
I know you're gonna bait DP. No, you're not.
Oh,
I was back.
Oh, yeah, he's
Let's
back.
go. I'm back.
Nah, we need to
Let's
re-up.
go.
Nah, we need to re-up. We need to re-up.
Let's go,
We need to
Punk.
re-up. Yeah,
That was only one round.
Nah, he needs another one.
Let's go down,
Yo,
Punk.
I hear him sucking the teeth.
shut up, man.
Bro, Bookie deal with Boom.
Oh my God. It hurts the tongue. Oh,
Yeah, esports, wow.
oh. Why did you let me come up with this?
There you go.
Oh,
Is it hot, Jack?
It tastes like burning. Oh,
that's a real bad, actually.
oh, you guys are whack. Oh, Rob, how you feeling?
I'm feeling better.
You feeling better?
My tongue is really hot.
I mean, he's having some difficulty. I'm not sure if he's
Let me
feeling
live.
better
Let me
yet.
live. Let me live. Why are you scared?
You did live.
All right, time to re-up.
Round 2.
Okay, can I get a
Round
little bit of water?
Hey, hold that.
Don't touch your eyes.
Punk struggling.
Don't touch your eyes.
It's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Can I get a little bit of water?
Nope.
Nah, no water, no water.
Man, that's real bad, bro.
All right. All right. Are you guys?
I should be able to get a little bit of water.
Hey,
Not a lot.
shut up over there.
Negotiate.
Are you sticking with the same character? Oh, you won. Wait, I can't think straight. Hey, Rob, are you sticking with the same character? I think you should go to character select. Hold on.
Let's go character select.
Yeah.
Character select.
Think about it.
Yeah, Punk likes to act hard. You look like you sweat like a.
So,
Is it hot?
No, it is. It is. Wait, did you ask me if
It's
it was
hot.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
all right, let's rework
Dude,
this
you
strategy.
said it's not gonna. All right, what you think I should?
It's okay.
Oh,
It's okay.
Yeah, eyes up.
oh, it hurts my stomach.
We gotta rework his strategy.
All right.
Really?
You got tears in your eyes.
Oh,
Fuck that. I'm going to
I got tears in my eyes too, but that's what
I'm getting shit over here. Quickness.
It's hot, but it's
No,
okay.
no. Switch from Mabuki. That's a matchup for Nakali. Pick somebody else. Pick birdie. Pick birdie.
You trying to pick his character now, too?
Hey, you won, right?
Oh, you want to go
What's
Mika?
this?
You guys stick with the same character.
No. This better for. Let me. Who I'm gonna pick?
Ugh.
I should play Nakali. Nakali? Yeah. All right. Come on, bro. This ain't wearing off. I want to eat another one. Come on.
It's
right,
not
ready?
wearing off for you.
3, 2, 1.
No, hold up. He gotta. Hold on. He
Shut
gotta hit
up.
the button.
Consume. Go.
Come on, Punk.
I need to find a pair.
Eat it.
Okay. Did you eat it, Vicious?
I'm about to.
Come on, bitches.
3, 2, 1.
What? Okay, come on.
Damn, this gotta suck. That's great.
It really can't get no worse.
This is so bad. I got a room with him, bro.
Come on, bro. Come on,
It doesn't
bro.
taste good. It doesn't even taste good.
No.
Bitches, give me another one, bro.
Nah, you done.
Rob, you stop.
You know what the worst is?
These guys
are eating ice cream. I can't believe you guys. You guys are jerks.
I didn't eat ice cream. No,
Talk
he
to
put
Steve.
it. Oh, they're rude. Yeah. He gonna command grab again.
Help me.
Oh, no, it's getting worse. Okay, it's getting worse. I thought I was handling it better.
Actually feels better.
Yeah, it's okay. You can hold my hand, bitch. You can hold my hand. It's all right. Got you, bro. We're in this together. Not really. You're my
Whoa. My tongue.
You'll be all right. You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
What?
It's all right. It's okay, bro. It's all right. I'm here for you.
Punk is definitely crying. He's really mad over there, man.
You're trying to hold it together.
Off you.
Boy, Punk over there stressing out. He's looking around.
You know, it's
Get off
my
my hand.
stomach
What the?
that.
Bro?
Yeah.
Oh, that's me?
You're going DP.
Yeah, come on, get it together, man.
It's actually not. The second one actually took it
Oh,
away.
he can
and it's in my
anti-air when you give him a
stomach now.
pepper.
So it's not bad.
He can anti-air.
Oh, don't do that. It's burning.
Huh? Want to give me some?
No.
Yeah.
Look, you feel it too. Let's go, Jeremy.
He's like, it can't get any worse.
Yeah, it got worse. Yeah, worse.
What?
Oh, he can answer when he's on peppers?
Yeah, that's what I said. It's real.
I don't know what the score is. Don't ask me in my ear. I don't know what the score is. Oh, Punk has one.
Come on, bro. Let me live. Don't be scared.
He's like, no.
Don't be scared.
My man Punk want to get out of here and get some water, bro.
Hey, Punk, lose on purpose. Let's go round 3.
About to end this
Let's do it.
immediately.
Let's go
I need
again.
to smoke them.
Hey, go round 3. Round 3. I'm down. I'm down. You're not down. I'm down. Come on. Let's do it.
But you look like you struggle
Go
more
full
than anybody.
screen. Go full
That's fine. I'm
screen,
down. I'm
punk.
down. I'm down. He's down. We're down. You guys are jerks. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
What? Did you win?
This is first and 3.
Nah, you done.
All right. First to 3.
Nah, it's no first.
Yeah.
Do we run out of peppers? We can't do first to 3.
Loser can take one, though.
All right, well, by default,
Yeah,
whoever
Rob lost, so he take another one.
you have to. By default, that was part of the challenge. If you lose, you eat the final pepper.
Yeah, let me get that for you.
We saw what they can do under pressure. Punk's
gets
pretty
a
good
bottle
at
of
this.
water, loser
Hey,
gets
it's not bad, man.
All right, last game. Last game.
No, there is no last game. Congrats, Rob.
You lost.
Sorry, man. No, you
Oh,
gotta
I
eat
gotta
it.
take this?
You
lost.
What? What do you ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
What do you think it was in your hand for?
Oh my God. Oh, shit. Fire tonight, bro.
Bro, I won't be able to use that bathroom in there. I am done.
All right, ladies. Well, there you have it. That's the birdie challenge. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't try this at home. Not a good look.
Getting a whole nother
I'm
room.
dying. I'll see you guys later. I'm out of here.
I'm gonna just get a different room.
That was pretty bad. That was
I
pretty
bet you it was. That's why I didn't take play.
bad. I didn't have a great night. Yeah.
I didn't want any parts of that. I was in the studio. Y'all look like y'all were not having
what's
fun.
wrong with the birdie challenge is it should have been like a banana eating contest or like who could drink the sodas
See,
the
I'm
fastest.
down. Look, if y'all was talking about who can drink the most orange juice, I would have been
or
down.
at least like
You know what I'm
donuts because
saying?
his victory is like a giant donut.
Right? Give me the good
man.
stuff. Don't give me the gross stuff, okay?
don't know.
Nobody wants to eat peppers and play video games. We're going to take a look at this head-to-head team graphic really quick. And just so you know what's about to happen, it's going to be Team Inferno led by Punk, followed by JB and Brolylegs. And they're going to be taking on Team Spirit, who is not in the running for playoff contention. However, they can definitely mix up the brackets just a little bit. A few things can happen. I mean, Team Inferno is really close to getting on the winner's side. I feel like Team Spirit has a chance to, leave a lasting impression on Team Inferno, especially going into this playoff bracket.
And so we had some interesting bans from the last time they encountered each other. So it's going to be a brand new ban this time on the table as well as a brand new player order. Let's see what those choices are with Rip standing by with both teams.
First of all, Punk, congratulations on winning the birdie challenge. How'd you do it?
I've been eating spicy food since before I was born, okay?
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Rob, he's a beginner to this. I've been doing it. Like dude Kevin said, you a baby to this spicy food. I've been doing it.
Well stated, my friend. Of course, you guys are going to be doing battle here. Your team stuck in second place right now, three-way tie. Obviously, very important match for you guys currently. Tied for second place.
Okay, you can say that.
You guys not going to make it to the playoffs, but you guys can still disrupt them and prevent them from making it to the winner bracket. So, Punk, I'm going to start with you. Last time you guys banned Idom's Laura. What do you guys want to ban this time?
We're going to ban Idom again. We saw what he possessed with Poison against Dual Kevin. And Rashid is a top 5 character with no bad matchups, so we had to go with the Poison ban because we're not trying to get that.
Let me ask you this, though, because CJ, he's a pretty good player, too. He's the captain, right? He's got a bunch of characters. How come you don't want to ban him?
You don't really know who CJ is going to play on your team, so if you ban a character and it's the wrong one, and he was going to pick the other character anyway, it don't matter. So we going to go with Idom Poison. It's looking deadly out here, man.
All right, the Poison going to be banned for Idom. How about for you guys, CJ? Last time you guys banned what, Rashid?
Yeah, last time we played Rashid, and it's a really important ban this time. So we're gonna go with Cammy this time, because last time we saw last episode, Punk, he played Smug, and that Cammy was really scary. I had dreams about it, all last week. So
As a Cammy man, you're scared of Cammy?
Punk's Cammy, yeah.
All right, well, there you have it. Player order, Punk. What are you going to go with?
I like CJ. He gave me respect. He said Punk's Cammy. He not afraid of no Shao Hai, no NL. It's just Punk's Cammy. But anyway, we're going to go with Broly, JB, and then me.
Broly, JB, and then you got Punk as the anchor. What about for you guys?
Arturo's gonna be first, then Idom, then I'm myself.
All right, so
myself. I like myself a lot, I just like to talk about me.
so Broly and Arturo are going to be starting it off. Inferno versus Spirit. Back to the desk.
The Poison and the Cammy ban to
you
head
know-
into the last week of team battles. These guys really don't understand what's on the line. We've already talked about that.
I don't think they understand too well.
We talked about how close these guys were when it comes to matches and being a lot closer to that more than $100,000 prize payout. And still, I don't think they get it. I mean, Team Spirit can definitely throw a wrench in
They
Inferno's plans right now.
100% can. And this is the first time I've seen CJ not live up to the name. I've never seen him.
This is definitely not the truth of CJ right
Not
now.
at
I
this
mean,
point.
in all honesty,
Yeah.
regardless of the matter, we're still going to get some crazy matches. I mean,
right.
you have Idom's Laura still in play. You
Oh,
have
yeah.
Punk's Karen still in play.
JB's Rashid is unleashed.
So we're going to get a full-blown, all-out, no-holds-barred match. But it's going to happen right after this break. This week's team battles will commence, so we can get to that playoff week right after this break. Guys, stay tuned.
Final game in grand finals. That is it. Last game, last set. Is this for the kill? Remember the name well.
Gotchiko's gonna be your Capcom Cup champion.
It's gonna be great. Clean. That was clean, guys. That was really clean.
My sweet sound of Smug, your 2019 Street Fighter V champion.
There's the critical art again. He's so quick with it.
Let's turn up the heat. Take your cue, Soviet Lord.
Street Fighter League is back. This week's team battle's about to get started, and this is the last week for team battles. Guys, postseason is right after this, and the playoffs are going to be crazy. There's a 3-way tie, and one of those teams tied is Team Inferno, and they're going to be taking on Team Spirit, and that's going to be Sabin versus Brolylegs. We're going to take a look at the games won versus lost. 3-18 on the side of Brolylegs, but if you look at Sabin last week playing very, very well. 14-15, right below that 50-50 mark. If you look at the rounds, it's going to be 11-37 on the side of Brolylegs, 34-37 on the side of Sabin. I told you that dude was a legend, and look at the numbers. First season here, week in and week out, putting in that work, and he even has the 2-0 head-to-head victory over Brolylegs heading into this team battle.
I mean, we saw him last week pump the brakes against Team Spirit, right? Against Team Frost. One of the biggest threats in the league was one of the players from Team Frost, and that was Samurai. Arturo took out Sherry and then took out Samurai at the very last second. So you know he's all about playing this Dawson. He's a very, very much so a character specialist. He's got so many different strategies up his sleeve just because of how much he's played Street Fighter over the years. So he's definitely one of these stronger candidates here, and he's shown it week after week. You saw the stats. It speaks for itself.
He's got generational strategies, right? Been playing for so long that he has the expertise, plenty of matchup experience. Starts off with that standing fierce against Brolylegs. Early snipe gonna be a punish right here. Gets the legs. Counter hit, gets the forward medium punch on top of it. Teleport to get out of that corner. One of the strengths of Dawson, right? Even though he moves really slow, that teleport, he's one of the few characters in the game with a teleport, right? I think he's the only character so far with a teleport, right?
I think he is now, yeah. Akuma used to have one, but took it out in this version of Street Fighter. The first time we saw him without it. Same with Bison. Bison doesn't have a teleport per se, but he disappears when he dashes. It's not the same.
Oh, nice. Wow, sets up that trigger too and just instantly dispersed by Chun-Li. I like Brolylegs playing really solid though. Oh, nice.
But that's the thing though, Sabin is forcing Brolylegs to play at his pace, and Brolylegs is fine with that though. He does have V-trigger locked. I like that, yes sir. Got the sweep punish and the V-trigger, but still
gonna be a big
committing
punish.
To the reversal. Sabin was ready for it 100%. Look at his neck, he doesn't even want to look at it.
If you look at like the way he goes into like, you know, some of the stances, even when he does like the stretch to get into the air, you hear like the stretchy noise from his legs. It's pretty cool. Gotta listen closely, but you know I'm a man of detail. Oh, the side switch Brolylegs.
And the conversion nonetheless too. Brolylegs was ready. Either way, whatever side it was on.
Damn.
Back fierce, super active.
Okay, standing roundhouse, standing fierce to answer as well. Uses that EX Yoga Flame. It's gonna clash with the fireball. Look at the pressure, gets another crush, sets up the trigger once again. Puts it back down on the ground. I like that. You thought you were gonna get away? You think just because you got a wall jump, you're gonna get away from the trigger too?
There's
just
still
to get
two
over
more.
It's still
and
in
he
play.
refreshes it.
Oh no. Oh, teleports to the other side. The defense from Brolylegs was really good right there.
Fantastic work there from Brolylegs. Minimal damage taken. Big jump in. And not going to fear the V-trigger anymore.
EX legs in the corner.
Nice break from Sabin.
What a sick combo. Tries to go for the snipe. Nice reaction by Brolylegs. He's not trying to take any damage. Dawson really close to losing this round right now. Another snipe finds his mark. Not going to be good enough to close out. Oh.
No, ran into the V-trigger.
Still there.
Off the wall.
Oh, we met him in the air. It was right there. Full screen background. And the confirmed Brolylegs with the legs to close out. I dig it. I dig it.
Every one of these rounds counts, Steve. To break these ties, it comes down to the wire when it comes to the rounds won, the games won. Brolylegs means as many wins as possible.
I mean, the rounds count too. We see it on the head-to-head graphic. Those rounds count too. So the closer this becomes, the worse it is for Team Inferno to clutch out that second place winner side showing on the playoff bracket. Oh, what a conversion. I feel like even though Dawson doesn't get a crazy amount of damage, man, those flame exchanges always take off a chunk. EX legs, gets the juggle activation off the block, medium punch, finds an opening.
Brolylegs to kind of test the patience of a person, right? To check them from 3/4 of the screen, maybe full screen sometimes. And apply all this gray life as well. But Brolylegs now trying to maul him down. Nice anti-air from Sabin.
Oh, wow, beat out the EX legs, teleports back. Chun-Li still has meter though. Bunch of chip damage right there with the trigger too from Dawson.
And you'll expect that from Dawson, right? Gray life and chip damage, whittling away with the limbs from long distance.
That's his game.
Sit him down.
And that's going to be that Brolylegs. Did you see Punk look over at Sabin?
trying to break the streak. I'm trying to break the streak. I ain't going. I ain't gonna be the Lions, bruh. I ain't gonna be the Lions. Let's go. Yeah, I'm young Broly, man. I'm just as old as you. Young Broly. Give me a young Broly shirt.
You heard the man. Give him a young Broly shirt.
Yo, Detroit did suck, though. All right, here we go. The Lions. The Lions.
Oh, slight mishap there from Sabin.
Oh, nice. Gets the anti-air this time around. And the reset on top of that. 60% life already gone. Oh.
Back spears the Yoga Anvil.
Oh. Stays in front. That trigger still right there, though. Oh, runs right into the trigger, too. Wow,
what
that
side
was dirty.
was that on, though? That was
dirty.
cheap. That was actually pretty nasty. That was a big round for Sabin, initiating game number 2. Got the big crush counter shoot. What side? How did he even know to get the Gale?
I have no idea. Oh, wow, the EX Gale. And Brolylegs is just getting hit by all of these. The EX Gale beat out by that EX spinning bird kick right there on Wake Up. Okay, confirm.
Kick,
Not gonna spend any meter this time, just takes the knockdown and the corner. The crush to beat out the overhead. The Gale once again.
That's so difficult to contest. How do you even block that?
Oh, wow. Getting rid of that trigger. Oh, what the? He put the other one out, I didn't even notice.
Oh, base got Agni incoming.
Oh, no. What a read on the jump.
What? Holding traps is so fun.
Yo, can't you like hold it and
Yeah,
make
yeah.
it?
I held it.
Yeah, you held it.
I didn't even know that was a thing till like I was randomly looking on the F8, like on the Frame Advantage app.
Yeah, if you hold it, it does like mad damage too. You actually got a fully charged one.
I didn't know that.
Have you ever hit one of those?
Oh yeah, for sure. How?
All right, here we go. Game number 3. One game apiece between the two. Sabin versus Brolylegs. Needs to be careful with that back teching on the side of Brolylegs. That's going to get you in trouble. Oh, trade.
Sweep to sweep connection. Checking with the roundhouses again, but Sabin still keeping his distance. Forcing Broly to block first, and then the barrage of normals. Again, all that gray life. Man, so much damage off of the slide because of the gray life.
Just cashing out with that damage, man. You got to be careful. Man, gray life in this game is a new thing, but I feel like a lot of the players are really starting to get used to it. It shows a lot about the offense and the defense of both players involved as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters that can take advantage of that system, right? Really apply that pressure to the opponent, because once they open them up, it's going to lead to a lot of damage.
Oh,
big
wow.
back roundhouse.
The scramble right here, definitely not working out for Sabin. Oh, gets the legs knocked down. Art stays there. He does have trigger active. Meets the legs in the air. This is third game, round number 1. A little gray life on top of it. One bar EX between them. Dawson spins his last one, gets one right back, and instantly burns that EX Yoga Flame.
Forcing the jump roundhouse. One more hit.
The neutral jump EX legs is there. Need to be careful with those air exchanges. Wow. The stand fierce from long distance. Check
EX legs, one more touch. Oh, he walked up, tried to get a frame trap or a counter.
Oh, the snap
God.
through the snipe through the fireball, and he still didn't land on it. It does disappear at the end, but man, I thought he was gonna land on it.
Yeah, that's Chun-Li, man. She's never had a full fireball, or at least, yeah, I don't think so, right? Not even in Street Fighter 2.
I like the stationary game that's being played by.
Big neutral jump there from Brolylegs.
Oh.
Caught him with the forward roundhouse. Again, neutral jump roundhouse.
Yo, these roundhouse buttons from Brolylegs leads to a quick stun. Lots of damage, gonna spend no meter at all.
Again, a great tech from Sabin. Finds his way out of the corner with the teleport. Still match point. Sabin at a huge deficit. Activating the V-Trigger 2. Keeping it as a trap. Bounce him in there.
Teleport back and out of the corner. Sabin.
And I like the setup again from Sabin. Brolylegs using that V-Reversal. Doesn't want to go into V-Trigger. Does have critical art as well.
Life lead still in favor of Brolylegs right now, but the gray life is definitely putting Sabin back in contention to steal this match and this set. Activation after the EX legs and a check from Art. Wow.
Big back fierce from Sabin and found the crouch fierce. Consistent buttons from Art, keeping Brolylegs in check. and now eliminating him from the queue. Brolylegs, again, he's still got a game and a round for that. So, oh, actually, no, not in that second game. Or third game, I would say. But still, a win is a win. Got himself some points on the board, and that's going to help for Team Inferno as they move on. Again, Team Spirit is just looking to throw a wrench in their gears right now.
Like I said, it's a three-way tie for second place, and you want to come out on that winner's side of the bracket. Let's take a look back at the replay so far, and what a really good set, right? We talked about the bans not being serious bans. However, you're going to get some really great sets between these players and their main characters, right? And these guys don't get to play that much, so you are in for a treat. The V-Trigger 2 shenanigans we've seen so far for Street Fighter League has been ridiculous. So shout outs to Sabin and young Dankadillas for giving us, you know, that show, that exhibition of Trigger 2. I've learned so much about using Trigger 2 this season.
It's fun to see because I feel like they're the most consistent Dawson players really finding success in V-Trigger 2 with the setups, the way they use it for offense, and even for defense as well, to counter certain characters' movements.
I can tell you right now, man, Brolylegs has some of the best execution, man. I don't know how he gets some of these confirms, man. Chun-Li combos are definitely not easy, and the fact that he's always prepared, ready with the charge, I mean, wow, what a call-out right there. That's a lot of knowledge on the side of art, just to jump up and snipe in between the fireball. And look at that, the standing fierce to get right under before it even gets there. What a call-out. So shout-outs to Sabin. He's going to take the first game of this team battle set. Brolylegs eliminated, as you said before. That's going to set up JB.
Yeah, so it's going to be JB going up against Idom, and I'm pretty sure they fought each other at NLBC prior to JB's move over to the West Coast. These guys have had a lot of experience against each other. The last time they met, Idom had the better half of the deal, right? 2 wins you see on the below head-to-head record against JB, but let's take a look at their individual numbers. 19-12 for JB, games won versus lost, right? 39 rounds won versus 35 rounds lost. Again, a great percentage there for JB in terms of how many games he's won. Pretty good number. On the other side, we have 11-12. Pretty close cut for Idom in games won. 26-27. Again, very, very close. But again, we'll see how it works out now that both of these players have their mains.
I mean, both of these guys, you can tell by the records, the numbers don't lie. They're very close when it comes to the win record, as well as just the rounds that they've played and won here on Street Fighter League Season 2 so far. Once again, we're getting a main character showdown between these two of the best players in the country, giving you 2 of the best representations you can find here. It's going to be Laura versus Rashid.
Some of the best costumes, too. You got that Rashid Capcom Pro Tour, the Capcom Champions Choice. With Gachi-kun's costume.
Young JB.
I'm telling you, that's a sick costume, man.
Young JB recently sponsored by UIU. What a showing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Big congrats to JB. All right.
It's been a few months now, but he's been putting in a lot of work. Nice jump in right there.
I like JB just rushing right back in there. Idom did have a little bit of space to escape the corner. JB, he's like, all right, you're not going to take it? I'm going to push you back in here. Big jump in for Idom. Reacted to the tornado shot. EX tornado shot at that.
Oh, nice.
Oh. No anti-air there from Idom. Still could have been Eagle Spike, so I don't blame him. Party time.
Spark show.
Again, the same sequence. What are you supposed to do about that?
You got to react to the dash. Good luck doing it.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Good luck doing it, but that's what you got to do.
Spinning mixer right out the gate, checking Idom. Got the sweep from max distance.
We'll stand medium kick right after that back tech on the sweep. Okay, Idom gets to confirm off the elbow. Dash up again. That was Sunset Wheel. JB says he wants no more parts of it. Gets the counter hit.
And he confirmed it into the V skill. JB.
Looks like a little frame trap right there in the corner.
Off across, strong again, lock it down. Idom, one more stun is there. JB, big jump in combo.
Okay, still
not
done.
Up with the mixer, does have some V-trigger.
Okay, I like the walk back right there. Anything's gonna do it. The overhead, the jump man.
You saw that, right? He was blocking high at the last second, duck.
All right, one round apiece between these two in the first game. Team Spirit, Team Inferno. JB versus Team Spirit. Team Inferno definitely trying to get that playoff spot on the winner's side. These matches definitely count.
Locking him down again with EX Tornado shot. Again, Idom just trying to pick his spots for these buttons, but JB always has an answer for him.
Oh, the crush.
Big crush counter.
Wow, what a side switch and what a block.
JB's defense has been immaculate on the call-out so far. After that one round of those sunset wheel setups, he hasn't experienced it again. I might jinx him just now for saying. Oh!
Hold the powered up mixer back into the corner, the neutral jump roundhouse.
Forward throw. Do it again. Keeping him locked down. Oh, back dash there from Idom. Great read. Activation into party time.
Yep, see right there. That's where you got to hit the button. Be careful for that throw.
What a
with
block. Can you
sunset
block the
wheel.
sunset wheel? No, you cannot.
Oh, it would have been in V reverse. Trying to stop that offense. That's the check. You have to be really careful. No,
What
whoa,
a
wow.
check. Low forward, just out of range of the thunderclap.
Back rolls the normal. Did crouch jab and got scooped.
We whip punish that.
Just chill, breathe.
Yeah, okay. Like,
He definitely just grabbed the normal.
Here. You got this. You got this.
He definitely grabbed the normal. Crouching jab, I believe it was.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate, man. We whiff punish those.
We whiff punish those.
We whiff punish
the
those.
normals.
2019, we whiff punish those.
Sunset wheel already. Just about half-life already gone. Dashes back. Oh,
That was so far.
Off the backboard. That's goaltending, bro. You have to wait for the ball to come back down into the goal. Oh, gets the sweep. Sets out the tornado. Gets out of the corner and the mixer to put back. A jab's worth of life left. A V reversal to stop that pressure. JB's gonna need a series to win the round, and it won't
the
happen.
Jump short instead. Ran right into it. Idom getting the first round of game number 2. Good amount of momentum on his side. As you see below, 2.5 bars for Laura. Can't get the Spark Show, EX Spark Show for that matter, started. But JB, I think he's trying to inch his way to the corner to maybe jump off the wall and switch sides on him.
Needs to be careful. Oh, that medium punch. V reversal once again in the chase.
Sunset wheel.
Almost,
Follow up.
Oof, that roundhouse. Almost the same amount of damage.
I like that, yeah. At the last second, HP spinning mixer.
Yeah, actually traded. Still got the pressure though, because he didn't get knocked down, but Laura did. Corner in favor of JB right now.
It was very fortunate that Idom landed on the same side for that exchange. Now JB on the defensive end.
But the
There's
likely
the
in favor of
activation.
Idom right now.
Big time live fleet. Double side switch. That's so cool looking.
Yeah, that was kind of freaky looking, man. Oh, jumps out this time. Uses the wall jump. Oh,
Big
the crush. Game 2, round number 1, won by Idom.
It's still durable. Oh my.
Round number 2.
Expecting a wall jump.
Oh.
He tried to chase it down. You saw the elbow on the other side.
I like that delay. Just to throw off the timing. Forward throw this round. Back in control for JB.
Another throw. It's so hard because he mixes up his timing for normals, throws, especially after the EX tornado shot. It's pretty much 50-50 at that point. It's so hard to tell, or at least play defense against.
JB constantly going back to that wall, right? But always able to fight his way out, whether it be with a wall jump or maybe just a wheel time, spinning mixer.
Oh,
Not that
speaking
one,
of,
though.
yeah.
That was the opposite of wheel time.
The one time Idom had called it.
Man, the chase on those V reversals.
Oh.
Rashid has one of those V reversals that gets him out of trouble, too.
I want to say 2 out of 3 so far for JB.
Overhead.
Dunk. Nice block from Idom. Block a mix-up. Very well done.
Back throw, forward throw to keep the corner. Goes for the EX pressure, the neutral jump,
He pressed the
finds the
button on
hit,
the
and
way
that's
down.
gonna be that. JB 2-0 over Idom this time around. Laura versus Rashid. Wow. Like I said, I know these guys are really close to their playoff weekend. They want those spots. However, these guys are going all out. They're playing their main characters 2 out of 3 sets, and it's like Inferno doesn't even care that they need these matches to win. Or
It's
maybe
good,
they're just that
actually.
confident.
It's
you
great.
know?
I love this confidence going into it because this is their final game. They're trying to just get as many wins as possible and have fun with it overall. I think they're just trying to make themselves comfortable so that they get as many wins and play to their max potential. Let's take a look at the replay. Idom, again, the 2 setups into the sunset wheel, it still could have gone either way.
Oh, yeah, you can tell, right? It definitely could have went either way. But it just felt like JB always had some way to get back in the game, whether it be, low profile and a fireball or just...
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I told you, man. Look, it's one of those things. Yo, he caught him off the backboard, the alley-oop to herself. That's kind of, you know, coincidental considering, you know, Sean is her brother, plays basketball. Anyways, Nice goes back to the spinning mixer to get the corner.
Bars.
But no, that was one of the things though. Like the fact that JB understands where this character wants to be, and Rashid is one of those characters that you have to do the same. We saw a lot of successful mix-up coming from Idom, and rightfully so. I mean, I feel like just trying to keep that pressure on the side of Laura isn't as easy as people, you know, make it out to be. Because they're saying like, you know, you don't see a lot of Lauras, but it's for a good reason, right?
You really don't.
It's not easy to play that character at a high level.
She gets dominated when it comes to the neutral space, right? Her normals aren't going to be as strong trying to counter-poke players. Again, she kind of lacks in that department, but with where she lacks in her normals, she excels tremendously in her mix-up potential, having a command grab alone and pretty decent numbers on block and on hit for the normals once they actually do get to connect. So, I mean, it's very, she's a very character specialist kind of person, like where you have to really study how she operates and where she actually excels like, to find that success. And Idom, I think, does a very good job at doing that. In the meantime, we have both the captains fully unleashed. Well, to an extent, right? Punk playing Karen, CJ Truth going with the Colleen pick. I think this is the counter pick he has specifically for Punk.
All right, playing a lot of respect, that neutral game. Haven't left too far from the center of the stage just yet.
And Punk did ban the Cammy, so that was intentional. And CJ Truth is like, I don't need it. I'm pretty sure I don't. I'll be all right.
Good defense. We've been seeing good defense from CJ Truth all season long, man. I feel like he's one of the players that actually can go back and forth no matter what. Depending on the character he plays, he knows what he needs to do. I would even say considering on the matchup. Nice punish on the heavy hit Parabellum hands right there.
It was my mistake. It was actually CJ Truth who banned his own character. CJ Truth banned his own banned himself. Going with the Colleen pick, that roundhouse, trying to catch long distance.
Taking his time. Life lead in favor of Karen.
In this matchup, Punk doesn't want to overstep his boundaries against the likes of Colleen, right? So he's going to poke away with some of the things like stand short, especially low forward. And then once she gets CJ Truth comfortable in that space to kind of try to counter poke, that's where the stand strong comes into play because of how active it is. We've seen Punk use that so many times to connect into Tenko because of how active it is and the cancel frames on that. It's very easy to get that Tenko afterwards.
Okay. Crouching strong. And just getting closer and closer to this corner. There's only 10 seconds left on the clock, and the life lead is in favor of Karen. So a lot of damage has to come out, or...
That's it.
Oh, that's done.
3, and she's going to hug the screen. Oh, yeah, that's just fine. And it's funny, like, Punk plays it so well, dissecting this matchup. As soon as the V-trigger comes out from Colleen, he's backing away and not overcommitting.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to. Those mix-ups come out fast, especially with Colleen and Trigger, too.
Any sort of hit that Colleen can get, it leads to big damage and potential reset. You don't want to be involved with that because she could two-touch you and move on to the next round.
And save a bunch of meter on top of it. Oh. Man, like kick, you can see it fishing that big roundhouse button as well. The whiff punish by Punk.
Can I tell you about that stand strong, Steve?
Oh, yeah.
Told you about it.
Crouch jab, Tenko. Oof, look at the
confirm.
Wow.
See, now that Punk's halted CJ Truth from pressing buttons, after that counter poke, then he harassed him with a low forward.
Here's the activation. That's a back throw. We talked about that Trigger too and how strong it is. Backdash still not going to work. EX Parabellum has a few options here. Going to keep the corner.
Forward throw again. Checking with the medium punch. Did the vanity step. Came in with the light, but Punk not afraid to press the buttons afterwards. Oh, that could have been a big conversion.
Stand like kick, fishing, and walking back, right? Just in case, you know, Karen tries to hit a button, Punk can at least give a small whiff punish.
Full critical art on deck for Punk, but any sort of hit confirm is going to lead to big damage regardless. Oh, okay, just ran into it. Back throw. Nothing to follow up the low medium kick. She can't cancel out of it.
Oh. Tries to go for the reversal. Punk's is not today.
Put it on a read. Surprisingly, not a word from Punk. Usually at this moment in time, you would tell how confident he is.
I mean, maybe
by what he says towards CJ Truth.
Maybe he's feeling the games, man. The good games. The good games vibe. Stand roundhouse block. Both sides. A little chunk of gray life.
Not even a counter hit. Just managed to get clipped by the stand jab.
Yeah, no down. But see, the thing is about this game, walking back and get those legs clipped, but down back leaves you stationary, and it widens that throw box and that hitbox. You got to be careful. the switch between movement and, you know, controlling that space is very important. V-skill, very much one of those tools for Karen to do so. She activates trigger after the block. Corner
check.
in favor of Punk.
Again, the low forwards found the back roundhouse. Activate off that target combo. The slight delayed walk-up with the crouch strong. Big damage. Again, Steve mentioned this. Gets to save the bar as well. Just all V-trigger from Colleen. There it is. Yeah, spending it when she needs it.
Yeah, if you want to close out the round, there's nothing wrong with spinning that meter. V-Trigger 2 does
absolutely.
V-Trigger 2 does a good job of keeping a character like Colleen in the game. In contested.
She's one of the better characters because of that V-Trigger alone, I would say. In my opinion, right? V-Trigger 2 on Colleen is one of the best V-Triggers in the game. It does have that comeback factor, deals a good amount of damage. Her mobility is vastly increased, and it sets her up with new target combos for mix-ups, right? The low highs, right? Or she can get a low into a fierce, right? That's a pretty big deal, if you ask me. A lot of damage from those mix-ups.
No, it is. I mean, you could tell just by the way, you know, CJ Truth is playing the character, fishing with certain buttons. And just when he chooses to use meter, going to get the carry this time around and the damage. Parabellum for the Oki.
And I like him pursuing with the double dash Oki instead of letting the hails fall, right? Just trying to be in your face as well as closing the gap quick. Because if Punk manages to block successfully and then leave that corner, it's back to the cat and mouse game. But I think CJ Truth wouldn't mind that with the amount of life on his screen right there.
Oh, wow.
Raw Gudenkin.
Okay, back throw. Crouch and medium kick, stand, light kick. Was that counter hit?
It was. Counter hit combo.
Puts he's looking kind of crisp, bruh.
That's a neutral route,
Yeah,
baby.
that's some neutral. Indeed.
You like that, I know?
It's pretty good.
Punk doesn't seem too fast, though. Punk's like, you know what? You know what, Potton?
Can't blame the peppers from yesterday, that's for sure. Like the night before, it was just like, he's consumed more peppers afterwards, right before he gets into this week. He's addicted to him, Steve. What do you want me to say? Oh, that, I'm telling you, man.
That was kind of
Counter
spicy.
poking with Stand Strong is powerful.
You feel powerful when you counter and poke with Stand Strong?
No, I feel like a bully.
You should. You should.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a strong tool.
Okay.
It's pretty good. It's got a pretty good hitbox on it. Oh.
Strong tool, you'll say, huh? All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Am I downplaying this character, Steve? Does it sound like a downplay?
Not really. Not really.
Holding good. Here we go. CJ Truth.
Sets up the Hailstorm, powered up and trigger.
Back throw. Gets a dash right away. Again. He has another one. And I like that him going for all the normals afterwards, thinking that Punk might have been able to tech, trying to get a frame trap instead. Trying to bait the grab. Nice work. Okay. CJ Truth not pressing a button. Double time.
Forward throw. Boom, boom. Oh.
You're dead.
Full CA, you're done.
Nice conversion.
Spin
there
that
from Punk.
wheel.
I can't believe
What's
it.
the deal? Dead. Oh, still alive. 20 seconds. Life lead slightly in favor of Karen.
Do not dash to him.
Oh.
I literally just said it. Vanity step into the overhead. Match point for Punk. Actually, team battle point. Nope, I'm lying. I'm a liar. We still have Art and Idom. No, Idom's gone too. What is going on today? It's crazy. All these matches blowing my mind. Steve can't even help me. I'm gone.
Oh, man.
I have a faded picture now.
You like one of the team members you just faded out?
Yep, that's exactly it. Art and JB still standing by. My mistake, ladies and gentlemen. Either way, one game apiece for both players here. Again, that stands strong.
Forward throw. CJ not looking too strong right now. Another throw. Oh, the crouch is strong. He holds up, gets the tech, and look at the abuse. Look at the great life building up there.
That trade-off.
Wow.
Big amount of damage. Gets the back throw. Checking with the stand strong afterwards. Nice V reversal. Get off me. Get some of that space back. V trigger still an issue with CJ Truth. Full CA as well.
You know Punk doesn't mind.
Why is that, Steve?
Because that trigger's gonna be gone. Take all those back throws as long as you're not dead. And then V reversal when you have to.
Speaking of V trigger, Punk has one of his own. How is he gonna convert off of it?
Right
off
there.
the V skill, okay.
Okay, lots of down back and coming from Punk. Trying to get CJ Truth to do something.
I think Punk is in that range to get any sort of confirm into critical art, potentially kill CJ. But CJ, you know, it's like
He wanted to see it again. Spin that wheel. What's the deal? Dead that time. That's going to be it. Punk.
2-1 over CJ Truth. It's good, right? I told you. As soon as he had their critical art in that space outside of V-Trigger, I was saying, man, any touch would lead to critical art.
Look, it's...
Tell me I was wrong, Steve.
Yo, you're right. You're a Karen player. Of course you're right. You should feel comfortable being right.
I'm a Lucio
As we're going to
player
take a
now.
look back at the replay. I guess you play on pad too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Like Punk here on pad as well. But, I mean, I feel like it was a lot of touch and go. That first round was a timeout match. And just knowing all too well what young CJ Truth is trying to get accomplished. I like the little shimmy there with the stand fierce. I like the amount of tick
counter
throws.
hit,
Oh, that
combo
was so
right
good.
there off of the low forward. Good awareness there from CJ Truth. And I like him putting himself in that position to even get that conversion, right? And you see Punk, this last second, you know what happened here, Steve.
Look at the inching forward. I love it.
CJ Truth with a hefty life lead, right? Then you saw that conversion. It could have been death, but of course, you know, you've heard it time and time again in fighting games, the magic pixel is the most dangerous thing on the planet sometimes.
And this is where you was like, yo, don't dash at him. Don't dash at him. I know you got trigger, but don't dash at him. Did it anyway. And got clear.
I told him not to do it.
Set point right here for Punk doing this replay. And the confirm and the set. And that will be that.
So where does that put us now? We have JB versus Art lined up now. JB, again, got 2-0 over Idom, and then Punk just got 2-1 over CJ. However, Art eliminated Broly 2-1 in his favor. So he is now the lone member of Team Spirit trying to stop JB here today. Again, 21-12 games, 1 loss ratio. They got 43-37 for the rounds. And then again, this is their first time meeting each other here at Street Fighter League. However, right down the middle for my man, Young Art. 50-50.
There we go. The Rashid coming out from JB
Versus
the
Mama.
Sim.
Oh, okay.
I like
gotcha.
the beads, man.
That goes around his neck. He doesn't even have limbs. How's that possible?
Hey, look, man. Mystic Arts, man. Once you get yoga, even ghosts can wear jewelry. All right, here we go.
Duly noted, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it. You heard it here first.
Better
Street Fighter League.
start your yoga now if you're trying to be a blinged out ghost. All right, here we go.
I would love that.
Right?
That'd be some crazy
I'm
stuff.
gonna be a ghost with a gold grill. Tasty Steve, is that you?
Yeah.
No, stop. Oh, nice.
Shake your beads if it's you. There it is.
Oh, already in the corner. It's gonna be a lot of this considering, you know, Dawson controls so much, right? And on top of that, the fact that Rashid's gonna be doing a lot of chasing because that teleport.
And you would think like JB has a lot of matchup experience right now. Sabin
see that?
with a commanding lead in the first round. That was I couldn't even tell how to block that, even if I tried.
He definitely floated to the other side. Like, that was really weird. I thought he was going to have to hold back to block. Turns out he had to hold back to the right side of the screen.
Yeah. So JB, again, does have a lot of experience in this matchup because of the training partner with Dankadillas over at WNF every single week.
Dankadillas, Commander Jesse.
That's right, Commander Jesse as well. Absolutely. Cannot forget about him. But Sabin, again, just different play style, right? It's different in the East Coast.
Yeah, that's one of the things a lot of people don't understand. This is I guess technically this is a West versus East Coast match, right? JB definitely used to stay on the in New York, but here he is now on the West Coast, representing Team Inferno, going up against one of the legends that do this, Sabin. Sabin in trouble right now. Oh no!
You try to disrespect the old man. You know, it happens. You get away with it sometimes.
Wow, he got away. He got away with murder right there.
Hand in the cookie jar when your grandpa's not looking. I get it.
Just barely out of range. Almost got clipped by that spinning mixer while he was doing stasis. Man, he uses this overhead a lot. Like Dual Kevin uses medium kick, he uses overhead.
Trying to swipe away. Back to that range where JB's trying to counter poke. Anytime you see Sabin up in the air, he will dash up, and he got that spinning mixer this time.
He's trying to get those limbs.
And that's minimal damage for a corner trade. He'll take that. Yeah, Sabin out of the corner. Did get jabbed out. Again, he's got that 2 times already this round alone.
Every time he goes to the air, the neutral jump. Yo, this isn't looking good. Full CA available for Sabin, though. And Trigger. If he can get something, it's not going to happen.
Oh, man.
Don't under pressure, bro. Shout out to Mojo, okay? We taking his block strings out here. That's ours now. If you watching this, Mojo, you the man.
Doing the Mojo, dude, makes him okay.
Okay? Now you gotta do the real Mojo. Do stand, light kick, crouch jab, EX mixer. It's gonna work.
Is there a delay there, or do you just commit to the full string? Or?
Who knows, man? I feel like he didn't give us enough details. All right, I
You don't want to give the whole plan away, right?
Right? I guess so. Maybe the requirements need to be met. Try to go for the air-to-air on the chase.
Are you kidding me? The chase down with a V skill?
JB.
Just business is all it was. No disrespect here. It's just business.
Okay.
Man, he's been so on point and chasing Sabin down with these teleports. Ugh.
No mixer needed. Tries to go for the neutral jump again. Needs to be careful of the pressure, especially after that medium punch. Once again, the same situation.
Oh, and Sabin didn't get to make the most of it. The character didn't turn all the way around.
Yeah, you have to actually wait a split second in that situation because EX spinning mixer puts him in the corner.
Right.
So once the side switch happens, you have to delay just a second to make sure your character's turning around.
He has to commit to a different normal, though, because Roundhouse has considerable startup. He can't wait for it and then press Roundhouse. He has to do something else. Man, that's unfortunate.
Okay, still gonna have a chance to teleport. Walks back out of that throw from Rashid. Good block. Trying to control that corner still.
He's been so on point with catching these teleports so far. JB just all over at Sabin in this corner position again. Locking him down, spinning the bar via reversal, swing and a miss.
I like the check back throw once again. Oof. Oh, the roundhouse clipped him. Almost
he
CA.
tried. I thought he was going to capture him with that spinning mixer. Activate off the sweep.
Oh, CA available now.
He's trained him now. Throw?
Oh, no. Look at the damage that did. But you got to be careful. CA is available. Oh, he was about to do it. He was about to do what Punk told him to do. Wow.
Raw eagle spike.
Raw?
Just coming down, just... I couldn't do the noise. That's why I set it up for you. I couldn't do it.
Eagle spike?
Eagle spike, just go and go.
And that's going to be that. JB takes out Sabin, the last remaining team member here for Team Spirit. Man, that last set did not look like it was going the way Art wanted. There were a lot of situations like this round lead right here. Right?
Yeah, so in the beginning, Sabin was really controlling the pace against JB. You saw a significant life lead. Man, how are you supposed to block that? Immediately after, JB, you know what his plan was? I'm going to track down Sabin every time he takes to the skies. And once I do, I'm going to drag him to this corner against his will. And I'm going to apply all these block strings. Again, that was the Moke right there.
Mm-hmm. And you can tell it's just one of those things where if JB gets started, like, you have to be aware of so many Rashid mix-ups, tricks, and little things. Yeah, like
That's
that right
unfortunate.
there.
And that wasn't the first time in the set that happened.
Yeah, last time he actually delayed it. He got the hit, but didn't get the combo. He went for Yoga Anvil after it, thinking he was going to be a lot closer. Look at the damage on this. Oh, wow. And this is when it gets pretty unfortunate for my boy Art.
He just sits there, puts him in this pressure, and then last second gets
Eagle
clipped
spike.
by the eagle spike.
Maybe he just thought he was going to try to backdash to get out of danger, or maybe
Probably.
teleport for the chase, because even if he teleported to the other side, he would have cornered himself, and then, you know, Rashid could have did Rashid things in the corner. So it wouldn't have been too much of a bad call, even if you spent that meter. He already had the round lead.
Yeah.
Sounds like a pretty good call for me.
Gets himself a pretty solid win there. And again, for Team Inferno, it's very, very important as this is the final week of team battles. Let's take a look at what the team has to say now that they got that victory, standing by with Rip.
Congratulations, guys. You guys needed to get a W there. You pulled through. Pretty good win record overall there. 3-1. Not a bad set.
Pretty good, you know. Me and CJ we be showing how you supposed to play the game, okay? Me, CJ, Justin Mawong, we be showing these fools how to play properly, okay? We be displaying the right amount of neutral. We don't display any craziness because we're not random, you know? So I'm just saying we be playing Tekken out here, Rip. You know about that, okay?
I do, but let me ask you about this. How did you know to ban the poison?
We saw what he did to a character with no bad matchup. He wiggity washed, dude, Kevin, okay? So we are not about to play that poison, okay? He improved over, how many weeks is this? I don't even know, man.
10 weeks.
This is the 10th week, bro. Idom learned some matchups with poison. We wasn't having that.
Yeah, and JB, of course, you've been stepping up along the way. You got the Inferno earrings there. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm happy I didn't have to fight. Stop. I'm happy I didn't have to fight Idom's poison because it looked pretty bad for Rashid, and I don't know that matchup really well. So
Well, there you guys go. Inferno hoping that everything plays out the way it does so that they can make it to second place overall. We'll send it back to you guys at the desk.
That's reasonable.
Thanks, Punk. I appreciate you passing it back over to the desk. You heard it there from Punk.
Nice work.
Team Inferno. Wiggity washing him out here. I like
he's
that.
Absorbed
Wiggity
he's absorbed Smug's soul at this point, actually.
Dang.
They've formed a new alliance. They are now Smunk.
Smunk. Well, let's take a look at the standings so far. Team Gale still sitting pretty with that 7-2 record in first place. Team Inferno and now 6-4. Confidently in second place, but we're not done just yet. Team Storm also at 5-4 sitting in third place. Team Frost 5-4 still sitting there at fourth place. And then you have fifth place. Team Spirit already out of the running, but still had their chance to kind of mix things up. And of course, Team Psycho still down there able to mess things up, not able to get to that playoff spot, but still able to affect the outcome here at Street Fighter League so far.
You guys understand that if Team Storm and Team Frost get their W's in this week's battles, they're still tied. It goes down to the wire where we break down all the wins and all the losses together. So again, Team Battle 2, absolutely vital. Team Psycho really needs to try to stop Team Storm here. Despite them not being in the top 4, they still have a chance to ruin their day and overall position here at Street Fighter League. And then at the bottom, we have Team Gale versus Team Frost. Again, absolutely vital victories need to go on Team Storm and Frost for them to get that tiebreaker. So it's going to get even more exciting when we return for the second team battle here at Street Fighter League.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it right there! The main event! Your show! Honda wins. Honda Center Grand Reopening! I am Rashid of the Turbulent Wind. Rashid wins. Remember the name well.
Back into it here at Street Fighter League Pro US Season 2. My name is Vicious, back again with TCC. We have our second team battle lined up for the final week before the playoffs. We have the two new teams. Again, we have Team Psycho with Smug as their captain, Dankadillas and Automattock. Again, no longer within the realm of the top 4. However, it's still endgame possibilities for Team Storm as their captain, Gustavo 801 Strider. Let's try to take another W for their team with Mojo and Tommy Two-Step. The only thing that Team Psycho can do now is potentially deliver the bad news to Team Storm.
Well, look, all that happens at this point is that they get less wins, right? If they want to get that second place spot for the playoff bracket, they're going to need to get more W's, more victories, and that's going to come against Team Psycho, who is already out of the running, but they're definitely trying to leave their mark here before we get to that playoff bracket, which they will not be a part of.
And again, if they get this W, the Team Storm is still within that three-way tie, right? So there's a lot of pressure building up into the playoffs, and I kind of want to get to know what's going on through their minds as they get themselves prepared for the playoffs, and we have those words with this quick interview.
Yes, sir. I am here with Team Storm. We got the captain, Gustavo, 801 Strider. We got Mojo and Tommy Two-Step, of course. You guys have been one of the breakout stars here. But, last time you guys had an interesting ban option. You guys were going up against Team Gale. You guys brought out the Ryu ban, and obviously the set did not go your way. They ended up giving you guys a full team wipe. But now you guys are stuck in a three-way tie for second place. And obviously you want to hang on to that second place because it keeps you on the winner's side of the bracket in the playoffs, so you only have to win one time to make into the finals. So, walk me through a little bit about what happened last week against Gale.
Last week, we actually got in a little gentleman's agreement.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted our teams, number 1 and number 2 team, facing off against each other with their mains at full force.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be an epic set, right? That's what happens when you have unstoppable force meet immovable object, right?
So there we go.
That object was very movable, obviously, and we just got washed.
I mean, they were the unstoppable force and the immovable object.
Yes,
you guys were just the other team.
We were just there. We were just there.
there for the right. Like, those guys are pretty darn good, I guess. So obviously, it does not work out for you guys. I think you guys are still in second place overall. Yeah. Based on the current standings, at least from last week. But it's a little bit riskier now, right? Because if you are in that loser bracket going to the playoffs, you got to win twice. And one loss and you're out at that point, right? So it's not like the season-long thing where you're just building up these points the whole way. It just becomes like a regular, almost like a single elimination tournament, right? So today, you guys have been going up against Team Psycho.
Mm-hmm.
The last time you played him, Tommy Two-Step over here was like, all right, I remember how to play. Yeah, he started two-stepping all over everybody, but Automattock also showed up there and he took you out. He took out your GA.
He did, actually.
So, I'm just trying to think of what you think about them going forward, because obviously they're in a position where, they don't have a chance to make the playoffs. All they can really do is mess you guys up.
Yeah, that's the only thing they gain from this is messing up our bracket. I mean, honestly, we're pretty confident that if we play to our potential, like we should win. We have matchups. We have the advantage as far as matchups go as well. Like our characters do really well against their characters.
You got Team Degenerates over here, man.
I don't know about that. These are some honest foot soldiers. Yeah, honest, God-fearing characters. They pay their taxes on time.
Wow.
Residential,
yes,
exactly.
Let me ask you guys one more thing. Obviously we've seen a lot of teams out there. You guys all have your jerseys that you got all matching. But what's up with the khaki pants across the board?
I just realized that.
We're men of taste.
Yes.
We've got style, we've got class.
Style and class here for Team Storm. Best of luck today against Team Psycho.
Thanks.
You can't just...
Team Storm coming up next here. We have words with them, and we talked about that ban order last week, and we really didn't understand. And he said himself, like, "Yo, we just wanted to go all in, full force. We thought it was gonna be a lot easier. Wrong again.
3 wrongs don't make a right. That's
right,
for sure.
Exactly. So, of course, they're still in contention. They're still in waves for that playoff bracket. However, that second spot, that coveted second place spot, because all you need is one win, and that gets you on that winner's side. That gets you at least top 3.
That's absolutely vital. Again, Steve, really, really good. Something to keep in mind as we go into the playoffs, right? But we do have the player order and the bans. Smug needs to really think out of the box for this one and try to hinder the progress of Storm. We'll see if it comes to fruition. Rip is standing by with both teams.
Yes, sir. Storm fighting for second place. You saw Inferno won earlier, so they currently took over that second place spot. You guys got to get a W here. And even if you do, it's still only a tie.
Is it a tie?
I mean, you got to see the match differential after that.
We would still be an advantage because of the differential.
Depending on how close your set is, right?
True. Yeah.
We'll see. And obviously for you guys are out of here, but you guys still may ruin their day. So, who do you want to ban from their team?
We got to ban G.
The serious bans are coming out. The G is going away. Last time you guys banned his Balrog. What do you want to do this time?
We're banning Sim. Lord Dankadillas ain't playing.
He's already out here. You're not going to let him play?
Nah.
Dankadillas, no sim for you. How about the play order, Smug?
So it's first going to be Dank, then me, then Automattock.
All right, so Dank going up first, then Smug, then Automattock. And for you guys?
It's going to be Joey, Tommy, and then me.
Joey, Tommy, then you. Did you guys mix it up this time? You did. It used to be Tommy first. All right, so Joey going up against Dank to kick it off. Let's send it on back to Tasty and Vicious.
So they're taking away Dankadillas to improve their odds, huh?
Look.
I would say yes.
Look, at this point, Team Storm has to win this. They're only up by, I believe, one match in one round, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
and if they do not win, that will definitely put them on the loser side. So they're beating Team Inferno right now. Smug and Team Psycho can definitely throw a wrench in the game right now if they can step it up. We already have the order. Let's talk a little bit about the bans. We're going to have banned on G, and we're going to have a ban on Dawson. So at least these guys are taking this ban very, very seriously.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They're taking out 2 birds with 1 ban is what it was. That's not how the saying goes, but I'll tell you what. Team Psycho no longer has access to the main with Dankadillas, no sim on the board. Smug also banned technically because of the G pick, right? They are aiming for Gustavo, but again, 801 Strider does have a Laura. We've talked about this before. He also has a Lucia.
Yes.
So I think he's going to be fine. It's going to be really, really tough for Team Psycho to even try to disrupt Team Storm's synergy right now. And I'm glad, like you mentioned before, that Storm is taking it seriously because last week that wasn't the case. I mean, now they're in a really tough spot, right? It's either they win or they lose to really bump them into second place. It's literally down to this very moment because, again, being in that winner's side for the playoffs is pretty important. 1 win and your straight shot to the finals, it's a big deal.
Well, look, I think we have it all set up. We're going to have our next team battle coming up right after this break. Guys, Street Fighter League continues. Second place is on the line right after this break.
Cool down, cop. The police aren't wanted around here.
Do the crime, you do the time. You need a cup of coffee?
Come on.
Wins.
Yes! Another case is closed.
Street Fighter League returns, ladies and gentlemen. The last week of team battles before we get to that playoff bracket, and second place is on the line. They want to get a lot closer to that money. Tasty Steve, Vicious on the mic. It's about to get hairy. These guys are...
What? Come
I'm
on,
sorry.
man.
That was out of line. I'm sorry. Let's check out this head-to-head graphic. It's going to be Mojo versus young Dankadillas. Both of these guys new to the world of Street Fighter League. Let's check out the record. 11-18 on the side of Dankadillas. But Mojo, with that prize-winning smirk, 14 and 15 when it comes to the games. Check out the rounds. 23 and 40 on the side of Dankadillas. 36 and 38 on the side of Mojo. And
not trying to take credit away from the young man. Again, a very, very prominent figure in the West Coast FGC, doing wondrous things, really, for their team over in Southern California, right? Again, runner-up for the Capcom Cup qualifier, the last chance qualifier at that. He's got so much talent and so much room for growth. Right? I wouldn't doubt that his Urian would be just as effective against Mojo's main with the likes of Armika.
Right, all right, here we go, though. Here we are. Brimstone. Oh, nice. Command throw. I like the jab check right there and the confirm and the side switch.
I love the side switch. Good awareness from Dankadillas. Does not want to get contained early by the likes of Armika. Yo, stop that drop kick. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, nice chase right there. Recognizing that Urian was a little too far to get the full combo. Nice standing fierce gets the peach. Uh-oh.
Forward throw. Meaty scenario.
Look at that trigger meter coming up for Urian. He's going to have that mirror access in no time. Likely still in favor of Mojo, though.
Very smart, too, for Dankadillas to just walk out of the corner because Mojo could definitely get a giant swing, change the momentum, and the side switch, right? So I like Dankadillas playing this lamer game. Lame as in backing off, right? Playing more defensive. That's a style.
And you see
it's not a detriment to their ability.
And you can tell the range he's playing. He's staying right out of range of that drop kick. Ugh, big damage. He still has mirror, though. Not going to beat the Bulldog, and slow and steady, Mojo gets that first round versus Urian.
Round 2.
Damn, what is this, the wrestler versus the manager? I want my own contract. I don't want to be a tag team partner anymore. Right. Is that how it works?
If the owner of the federation gets into a fight with the wrestler, you're not going anywhere.
This is an I quit match.
A step kick. Okay, I like the contest. The crouching medium kick, the step kick. Check out the shoes. Check out the loafers. Oh, nice read with the EX
I can't see it from up here, Steve. Sorry. Frequent flyer mileage there for Mojo. He's been here before.
Nice awareness, uses the peach. Activate, stays on the same side. Defense looking sharp for Dankadillas. Violent knee drop to get out. Ooh, missed the charge though.
No.
Full CA conversion.
He's living though. I'm telling you, man.
Just barely though.
Oh, he got it! He got the counter in! Dankadillas.
Lord Dankadillas to you.
My mistake. Lord Dankadillas. Getting himself that clutch round against Mojo. That's definitely one for the highlight reel.
Ooh, trade. Okay. That forward strong punch.
Double jab.
Still could have got the confirm, but you know. Okay, there's a confirm. Birdman. Oh, okay. Stand light kick, tries to walk up, go for another throw. There's a check this time around. Nadeshko.
He still ran into it. I think he's got the tail end of the backdash.
Oh, tries to go for another head, but not this time.
Out of there.
He has mirror. We saw what happened last time. The jump, oh, just out of range.
Just out of it. That's negative. That is punishable. And it doesn't matter. Mojo getting the power bomb.
You're playing fine. Okay. You're playing fine. So just
I don't know if I'm like respecting him too much.
You're definitely giving him way too much respect. So here's the thing you got to do. Here's a couple just tips. Is if he has Aegis and he starts doing fireballs more, don't jump towards him because he's trying to get the anti-air Aegis. Okay, just walk up, block. Next thing is if he is going to if he has meter and you think he's going to EX headbutt, just do low strings to bait that EX headbutt. Low strings. Okay. So you'll do like, crouch jab, like stuff that you know is going to recover quickly in order to bait that. All right. So you're playing well though. You got to disrespect the hell out of him though because Urian has a tough time dealing with Mika's offense. He really does. So just mix up those bait strings and actual pressure.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, this is all factual. Actual factuals coming from Tommy Two-Step because he is a Urian main, right? He is a specialist in the two-step.
Brimstone, okay. Talk about disrespect.
Oh, and he's doing it right now. And so long as he doesn't have meter, he can't go for the EX headbutt. But then as soon as he has it, you're going to know Mojo's going to change up the strings. Another factor is the V-trigger. Dankadillas doesn't have it quite yet, so Mojo is still going to be able to harass.
Oh, man, I love the usage of V-reversal. Cashes out on the damage. Uh-oh, trigger's active. Crouching medium kick confirming to
Oh,
mirror. Does not
it was a
block
counter
the
and another
overhead.
reset. Oh, the setup. He dropped it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, one drop is all it takes. Mojo reclaiming the momentum, getting that flying beach.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's wingless airplane. My
There you
mistake. Wingless airplane.
Double dash. Brimstone. Okay. Another one.
Boom.
Dankadillas in trouble right now. Gets the headbutt though. 20 a meter. You talked about how much respect you have to play, and once you see that there's meter there, Tommy giving him some pointers. It's like, yo, you want a low profile that headbutt. This is when you want to do. No.
He's actually disrespecting him.
Okay. Got a chance. Oh.
Oh, this could change big time. He's going for the setup, Steve. Meaty?
that's gonna hit.
It doesn't matter though.
Oh.
Nadeshko with a quick one. Mojo taking down Dankadillas. 0-2 is that's what it was. Nice call out there from Tommy Two-Step. He's like, you know what? Apply that pressure to Urian. He has a very hard time getting out of it without meter. He called it very well. Played out right in the hands of Mojo.
I mean, if you can tell, even him using that last V trigger to kind of like use it as a, hey, get off of me, was really, really smart by Mojo. We saw it earlier in the set where how he uses, Nadeshko, that V trigger to get like, make you respect him a lot more. And as well, I mean, he talked about how he looks up to Fudo, and Fudo is one of the main people that, perpetuated that tech. But here we go. Let's take a look at the replay. I definitely thought that was going to kill. Oh, wow. The conversion by Dankadillas. It was so close. But that was still game number one. Drops the combo right there.
Yeah.
That was one of the situations where he dropped that combo. Actually made him lose the round because of it. We go to game number two. Double reset coming from Dankadillas. And this time.
He dropped the setup.
Man.
It's really unfortunate. Dankadillas actually could have made it work for him, but Mojo immediately took to the skies. First class ticket to the W.
Okay. Oh, and this is that last situation right there.
Yeah.
Got the hit, committed to the button, and he actually, if he had just held back, he would have blocked it and still been alive. But, that's what happens. You can use it kind of like a burst to stop the series. You hit it, take a hit, Nadeshko falls because you control when she comes into the game. However, speaking of coming into the game, here comes the captain. Here comes
I love
Smug.
it when you do that. Those segues are flawless.
Shut
they
up.
really are. No, I'm not joking, man. It's really good.
And of course, Tommy
It's so quick.
Well, thank you. I'm sitting next to the bald eagle of commentary.
I can't do the noise, bro.
Speaking of Eagles, let's see who's soaring when it comes to these matchups. Captain versus crowd favorite. It's going to be 17-16 on the side of Smug. That's a very good record, especially for the first season show. Speaking of a good record, 18-14 for Tommy Two-Step, rocking that Urian. Probably not this time, but he's definitely been doing some work all around the season. Rounds is going to be 42-32 on the side of Tommy Two-Step. What an immaculate record for a first showing. Move on over to Smug, 43-36. Still just as good, especially for a first showing and a captain, but here we go.
I think overall from season 1 to season 2, the talent has just been overwhelmingly positive.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
These guys have been a lot more vocal towards each other. They've really embraced the team aspect and the team bands, right? These guys are really putting it forward here in Street Fighter League Season 2, and I'm really appreciative of that. These guys are really coming together, and it's really cool to see their progress week after week.
Here we go. Of course, in playoff season, right around the corner. Crouching medium kick.
Man, all over it. So you see Smug playing the Balrog once again because G is the ban on the table.
Okay. And I feel like Smug is one of those captains so far that we haven't really gotten much out of, right? I mean, I feel like he's one of the few, not even just like the players here, but just one of the few captains that have had that hard time of getting everything started. In the later half of the season, you start to see the team pick up. Wow, speaking of pickups, this dude just hit him with the overhead out of trigger activation.
We talked about this on the way over today. We are actually talking about, hey, what is the Duff? Rip was asking us
Rip didn't know what a Duff was.
What
It was hilarious.
He's like, he's the mayor of Duff City. What's the Duff?
He's like, what's the Duff?
Is that a new dance move?
Did they talk about that in The Simpsons, right? No? No? All right. Oh, big jumping.
We count those as Duffs.
Oh, these are definitely Duffs. You see those gloves? And he going into the bank? I need to withdraw the round.
Smuggles Duffington, mayor of Duff City.
Round number 1 going to Smug.
That's
Dash
Mr.
straight.
Duffington to you. Thank you. Yeah, can't get a meaty off of that. He checks him as soon as he sees Tommy Two-Step with the dash. You can't get a quarrel punch, though.
Okay.
Oh, nice conversion off the low there from Smug. EX headbutt coming out of nowhere from Tommy Two-Step. And I like the delay, the deliberate delay to double check Smug.
Oh yeah, just to see what they're gonna do. Oh wow, gets the crush. Dash up, dunk him. Smug in trouble right now. Life lead not in his favor. Finds the low and the activation. One more reset coming up. I know he wants to throw.
Grab, back throw, out of the corner, but still, oh, continue it. And the meter spin.
Okay.
Hop on this pain train, baby.
I like that back throw, man. That was perfect.
Yeah, that was very smart.
Had it all planned out. A well-laid plan. By Dr. Pastor Professional Smuggington.
I calculated all his calculations.
All of them? Every single
I
one?
knew he was going to do that.
All the calculate. What? You
Dash punch into twirl.
Yo, Adrian Strider look like he's sitting in a courtroom every time we cut to him. Gustavo, your rebuttal. Damn.
I would like to call to the stand Lord Dankadillas, please. Is he the lawyer for Team Storm?
Oh. Okay. Yo, Tommy be having them swags. The combos are so crispy.
The two-steps in his name, man. I still can't believe he said what he said on the interview.
Yeah, that was pretty buff. I can't believe that.
I only
He's got to
needed
be
one
smooth.
try.
He said, I only needed one try. He said he perfected it, unleashed it, and it worked.
100% success rate.
Oh,
oh, just ran into the roundhouse.
uh-oh, Tommy. Tommy trying to bring it back.
And that's exactly what he whispered to himself right before the match started. He's like, just the dash punch into the twirl.
Oof. Okay, needs to be careful. We know he likes that roundhouse. Just all back throw. He has full trigger. This is not a good spot to be in. No B reversal in sight, and he walked up, just hits him with the static strong. First round, game number 2 going to Tommy.
And it's such a good normal to bait out throws to it. Blows up the crouch tech so well. Tommy Two-Step trying to get himself on the board against Smug is up 1 game. Minus.
Dash
positive.
Punch. That defense. Oh, finally gets the crush. We've always seen him. I'm pretty sure we've seen this combo every round.
That's what you could expect from Ooh.
Anti-air.
You talking about the dash punch, or are you talking about the Urian's combo?
The Urian combo.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, the duff.
Crouching fears.
Back throw. Keep him in this corner. The hot dog vendor moved on closer too. I didn't even know that.
Trying to get those sales, bro. All right, there's the activation. Oh,
big time bait.
No.
Smuggles. Oh no, it doesn't work here. Oh, it does.
Yes,
still?
it does, man. The cab's right there. You got
That's
the support.
crazy.
You got the support.
I didn't even know that.
Set point coming up for Smug. Once again, second place is on the line. Team Storm needs to win this if they want that second place, and Smug already has a game. Taking his time. Man, this Donovan scan is so sick.
It's really good,
We've
man.
literally been
I'm a
saying it
fan.
for months now. It's crazy. This is so good. I like the character, though. He's so cool.
So it's currently 4 o'clock in the first New York bank. I'm just looking at the time there. But anyway, Tommy Two-Step getting that crush counter. Already pushing Smug to the corner. Target combo into EX tackle.
But the target.
Oh, no.
There we go. The EX goes into the activation, goes for a reset. That's the Smug special. He likes to go for those resets. The armor to get through. Tick throw. Uh-oh, Tommy, what are you going to do? Oh, tries to go for another throw. Full trigger. We know what this looks like. Activate.
Nice block on the overhead. He's sitting there waiting.
Oh.
He bit into the throw.
Amazing.
Okay.
Just
So
EX dash punch into V-skill. That's not just.
Yeah, he's getting everything
Look
started
for that.
from
If you're blocking EX
V-skill.
dash punch, that's the only thing you're looking for.
Yeah.
What else is he gonna do?
Nothing.
Right?
That's right.
He can only cancel it.
Okay.
The way you played me towards the end of our set that night is going to be really effective against him.
Wow, using the personal experience to call out the play style to beat Tommy Two-Step.
I like Tommy Two-Step just backing away a little bit, throwing out the longer limbs again to kind of check Smug. Committed to the tackle. Smug got the punish off that.
Cool.
Striking first again.
Yeah, he takes that dash punch B skill cancel just to see what you're gonna do, right? Uses it for resets a lot of times. Sometimes he goes for the overhead because you duck to look for the low. He likes that. That's what he wants. Oh, the neutral
Sit him
jump.
down.
The jump back. Neutral jump would have worked out a little better, but the jump back can definitely get you clipped by the end of that EX tackle.
That's right. It just covers so much ground, and it's a two-hitter. So the second clothesline happened to catch Smug. Check on the low forward. Forward roundhouse there for two-step.
Oh, see, once again.
Yeah, now he's looking for it. I like that.
Neutral jump, and that's what you want to do. Oh, reset, stays on the same side, activate after a block, roundhouse gets a block throw. Smug turns it on instantly. Plenty of trigger left. He loves using pressure to make you freak out. One more hit is going to do it in the dash punch and hot dogs. Hold that.
Buy one duff, get a hot dog free with it. So again, Smug still had some V-trigger left to apply the continuous pressure out the dash punch, so Tommy was definitely not out of the woods regardless of that.
Okay. Tense situation right here.
Big counter conversion, no, too far out.
Yeah,
That's exactly it.
Oof. Oof.
Oh, the
Overhead.
dunk, reset.
Looking for a butt. Crouching medium kick, confirming the trigger. Oh, the step kick. Close mirror. Good pressure on the side of Tommy.
No anti-air.
V reversal to push back. No V reversal meter on either side. Balrog the closest to get one though. There we go. Finally gets it, spins it instantly. His back is to the wall. I don't blame him. Tommy with the lead. Whiff punish with the standing medium punch. The target to get out. Text the
it's
throw.
still so close.
EX shoulder. There's another throw into the corner. Life lead in front of Tommy.
Nice tech there.
Overhead. Nice jab.
Plus frames. Uh-oh. It's down to footsies.
Stand fierce. From Balrog.
Don't blink. Tommy two-step, staying alive.
Okay, all right. Smug. Giving him the nod. Like, okay, young man, I see you.
The audible around the room, everybody, as soon as it landed. Ooh. Very intense match between these two. The final round. Again, for Team Storm, it's absolutely vital.
Yeah, they want that second place, right?
There it is. That's the conversion he missed last time because he was crouching too far away. Tommy two-step, now finding success with it.
All right, knockdown. Gets out of the corner. V-skill to keep the pressure going. Lots of gray life on the side of Tommy. Two-step.
Crouch fierce. Another conversion from Tommy two-step all over. Double
Every
crouch
round,
fierce,
man. Every round. Yeah.
I love it. The maniacal laugh.
He's not supposed to be doing it. That's a headbutt, bro. That's why I got kicked out of the Boxing Federation from the beginning.
But he still fights with gloves.
Right? But that headbutt, you can't headbutt people.
It's true.
And he's wearing a hoodie. Like, come on, man.
They don't know it's me, I promise.
Right? Uh-oh. Read. Okay, okay. Push once again.
He uses the mirror to bring him closer. I like that. Applying that pressure. Gray life is a factor.
Oh, the punish. A small punish, but a punish nonetheless.
Oh, he mistimed it.
Oh, was that two?
That was two. Tommy two-step down in the final round. Clipped Smug. He tried to anti-air it.
Just a little
Would
too
stand
early.
strong. It's
Just a
way
little
too
too early.
early.
Man, I didn't even know there was 2 games. I was way too wrapped up in what was going on. But 2 games. Tommy two-step. Now these guys need one more victory to secure that second place showing in the playoff bracket. But still, you have automatic. Let's take a look back at the replay. And things look like they were going so well for Smug. Gets the throw out of the trigger. And
Those little adaptations there, time to time. Tommy figured out what he needed to do to defend against Smug. Most of the openings he got was after the EX dash punch into the swing, right? Those resets imperative, but Tommy really finding his rhythm here.
I like the fact that he's made those small adjustments. Team Storm have been talking to each other a lot, especially like the captain, even Mojo, putting in his 2 cents no matter what happens, right? Like each time they like to talk about it, make those adjustments, and they worked out. Tommy two-step getting that second game, and they go back in. And look at the slow, steady pace right here to get that round to crouch short to close out 1 round apiece
And
in
I
the
like
final
that.
game. Oh,
Bringing
yeah.
him in with the trigger to apply that extra pressure. Didn't really get as much as he'd like to, but again, that gray life was absolutely a threat for Smug. See, it was just enough because of the gray life that added up, and even Tommy was mind blown after that.
Well, look, that's what happens, man. You got to be ready. I mean, I was actually outside talking to those guys. I was like, man, I really like Street Fighter, even though it puts me under so much stress, right? All it takes is a step forward or a step back to throw off a cross-up or a mix-up, and you're getting bodies. You're freaking out all over again. But our next team battle match will be 801 Strider, the leader of Team Storm,
Oh,
going
look at
up
that
against the
record.
crowd favorite Automattock representing Team Psycho. 8-19 when it comes to games won on the side of Automattock, but if you look over at 801 Strider and Team Storm, 13-13, that's 50%. Rounds won versus rounds lost, going to be 23-41 on the side of Automattock, and don't let that fool you. We've definitely seen him make some adjustments over the season. 13-13 on the side of 801 Strider, that's the 50. 34-32 on the side of 801 Strider when it comes to the rounds, and that says a lot about how strong Team Storm's captain is. But the head-to-head record tells a story. 2 wins to
Big
0
time.
the last time these guys met, and Automattock running the ever so shy when it comes to tournament scene, Sagat.
And what's interesting about that, the last time they encountered each other back in week 5, you guys want to take a look at the VOD yourself. Strider, he lost to Automattock 0-2. I'm not sure if he went for...
I remember that.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it was a case of him playing G or not. I can't remember. It's been so long. Okay, but here he is with Lucia this time around. Again, the G no longer on the table, so he's forced to play Lucia anyway. I don't know what the issue was in week 5.
I think he did BG. I think he bit the G.
I believe it. Automattock's been coming to his own skin now, playing this guy, getting better each time.
What the?
Damn!
What the? Yo,
Nani?
Nani?
That was crazy.
Okay, defense looking good. Tries to step his way through. That could have been a lot worse, though, because if it was a little late delayed, he could have got a full combo conversion. Okay, there's the activation. And this is where Automattock typically shines, right? He gets that trigger active, and he starts that offensive move. Oh
No, couldn't even see that. The sunglasses blocking the way. Oh, just out of range. V-trigger no longer effect. You cannot jump on the bald man.
Oh, big jump in. Okay.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Ooh. Flashy. Gotta respect the law. Oh,
Still
it's
alive.
not. How
I
is
was
that
like,
possible?
It was a lot of scaling. It was in trigger, get those powered up so special moves in
And
the
the
slide.
short, again, the down forward short, allowing her to get that slide covers a good amount of distance. But if it was blocked, she would have got punished, so he was willing to take that risk. Counter hit? Yeah, so it's his turn again.
That slide. Ooh. Crouching fierce. Stand medium kick.
Oh, big jumping.
Okay, gets
And
the
I like
throw.
that, yeah. So applying that pressure even more, 801 Strider. Okay. The feature activation automatic, forcing him to move back. EX uppercut in between the string.
Yeah, that up fireball, you got to be careful. There's the throw to keep the corner. Okay. Has plenty of meter. Plenty of meter on the side of Automattock. Oh, big jump in. I'm spinning. Oh, I would have spent all of that.
Overhead.
Angry Scar.
You sure you would have spent all of that, Steve?
No.
Are you sure?
Nope. I don't know any. Look, man, I'm not a Sagat player. Obviously, I need to shut up. Automattock with the tech. 1 round apiece.
I would have spent it too. Honestly. To be honest, I would have spent it too.
Right? I just want the round. DP. Tiger uppercut. I don't even call it an EP. That's a tiger uppercut. Punish. That's a 10 frame.
I like that whiff punish too from 801 Strider. Well aware of it too. The only option you get off a Gunsmoke from low forward is the up kick, so good awareness from Strider.
Okay.
Got the pursuit.
And the conversion. Oh, wow. Standing fierce. Oh. Needs to be careful swinging at that range. Trigger is active, but CA is too. CA is right there ready. Oh, I thought he was still going to get the car. Uppercut, the counter hit. He could probably get...
No, not enough, Steve. One more opening, though, for Automattock is going to do it. 801 Strider is still fully loaded. Activation. He just wants it for the route.
Back throw.
Oh, you could have died that. The fireball still active. It's trigger 1, Steve. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Nice call.
I was looking for it. I was like,
I'm noticing
Tiger.
is just like, be patient, because like.
I like the patience from both. The fireball wars.
Nah, I gotta stop
Pretty
trying
close.
to uppercut that.
What?
If she does the kick, trying to counter uppercut, it's not worth it here.
Yeah.
Not sure what he was talking about right there, but I mean, he seems like he knows what he was talking about. A really close set right there. Oh, the whiff punch, that hurt.
Big jump in from 801 Strider.
And big conversion too, lots of damage up there. Finally starting to take those throws in the corner, but that situation, the jab with the check, I like that.
Oh, again, Lucia deals a ton of damage. off of any of her big normals, right? And I like the corner carry she possesses in her kit. She's a very, very strong character coming out of the game.
Oh. You gotta respect
winner.
that. You have to respect that on wake up. Gets the crush.
It's very big scaling on it though. He wanted the side switch, forward throw, apply the meaty.
Needs to be careful on wake up. The EX is still loaded. If you overextend, it can get you in trouble. He has meter. Chip looking good. Oh, tries to shimmy him a little bit. The slide
The short
once again.
slide. From further out, Automattock just not used to it. He's shaking his head, but he has a smile on his face like, man, this character's cheap.
Ouch.
I feel it. You hear the bones crunch. From the
DP
roundhouse.
this time
Don't
around.
jump. Tiger uppercut. Do it again.
I like that. The tiger shot.
There we go.
Nice.
Finding the punish is automatic.
Block
Nice block on the overhead.
Trigger about to be on the table for Lucia.
Nice call, just has it. Yeah, and he was going to spend it regardless. Gunsmoke into V-skill, gets the activation to set up. Nice block from automatic, big punish.
Oh, no activation.
He could have had the round, Steve. And there it is. What do we know, right? Oh, he dropped it. He's just trying to stunt.
Still has a little meter left too.
Final round.
Oh, you know the laugh was going to be harder after that.
Oh,
trade combo.
Ooh.
He was ready. If anybody in this studio knows about trade combos, it's definitely Automattock, the
Right.
scientist.
A whole stream dedicated to finding stuff like that. The slide once again to get out of that corner. Yes, I like the low option right there. Gets the counter hit and the confirm. 801, Strider in trouble in the corner. Activate once again. Man, that Gunsmoke kick extension has gotten him out of so much trouble. Did he finish it right there? I love the crouching short there by Automattock.
Big punish. No, and he sort of could do it even off of the jab.
Tries to walk up. I like these jabs. I feel like Automattock needs to press that throw game a little more. I would have DP'd this man. Oh! Speaking of.
Why'd you postulate his possibilities like that?
I gotta stop it, man. Make it stop. I'm bleeding.
Things are like at the range.
I'm
where
not
he
respecting
wants
his
to DP.
anti-air.
Yeah.
Nice trade up right there.
Can't tweet about Automattock like that. That's what it is. He does have the anti-air. Oh, clipped him with the fireball.
Wow.
Wow.
That
That's
was so
unfortunate,
far.
though. It sucks that it didn't fully come through, right? He got the buffer, but the Tiger Knee just didn't reach. Oh,
He
my
got all
God.
of that damage back, and then a counter hit confirm on backup. Ooh, the Kara Tiger shot low. The jump in. Automatic.
all over.
This close to a stun bait.
dead.
You're dead. DED.
Dead.
No A needed.
Round 2.
Dead.
Fight.
Oh. Oh.
Medium kick again, checking him real good there.
Be careful.
Automatic.
Those jump ins have become so good. And that slide is down forward like him. Right, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
I like, again, Strider using that slide really well to close the distance against Automattock, really catching him by surprise and keeping him in check, too.
I like the fact that he's
Uppercut.
I like the fact that he's using Angry Squad more, especially in that.
Too far? Or mistimed it.
That's why you want.
my.
That's why you want Angry Scar. You're never supposed to give Sagat space because if he gets Angry Scar, that's a done deal. Automatic, actually throwing a wrench in the plans
And
right
he's got
now.
DPs now, dude. Hell yeah.
Damn, did you see Danky goes over to the player squad? He's like, yo, my boy got DPs now. Look, Rob T was like, I see.
That was pretty nice.
And you heard
That
what
was pretty
Gustavo
nice.
said. He's like, yo, I'm not respecting those jump ins. Round 2.
He jumped in, jumped in again. Oh, actually, not too many times.
Not too many
Gustavo did
times.
change it up a little bit, but still,
I'm not sure.
a whole different Automattock. 801 Strider's like, now you remember the DP, huh?
Look, the jump back right there. Got him in trouble. That's because it was a V trigger. And that first game was a tight one. I tell you what. The Tiger shots, this is what you're supposed to do, but yeah, the real kick, that kick fireball extension is so good. She has a few different arcs that you have to pay attention to.
Right.
And look at this. This is when trigger is active. Oh,
The
dunk
grab,
him.
yeah, caught in the activation of that V trigger, but still. DP, I'm not going to sit around and have you mix me. You could never mix me.
And then he instantly got like the counter hit follow up right after that.
And
the
the Kara
Kara
low
Tiger shot low. Oh, man. Oh, the jump in. This is, and the bait. Oh, look how much damage that took off.
Raw power.
Bruh, and this is what I was talking about, right? One of the things I feel like Automattock does that he doesn't need to do is go in. Make them respect the Tiger shots, and if they don't, be like, that's cool. Angry Scar, because when I get that DP, you're going to be in pain. I'm gonna tell him that later.
I think it's pretty smart too. Yeah,
No,
if you're not gonna close the gap or at least force that issue, have yourself that V trigger, right?
So
or the
when
V
they
skill,
do jump,
right?
when they do jump, that DP is gonna take off a lot of damage. I'm gonna tell him this after, I promise you. Armika versus Sagat. Now I feel like this matchup on paper is definitely in favor of Sagat. Like,
Word?
Dude, I mean, if you have to think about how hard it is to get in versus you have 4 different fireballs at this point. You got high, you got low, you got EX high, you got EX low. You can't jump. What you gonna body splat on him so he can DP the hell out of you?
Yeah, and one of the main weaknesses of Mika is that she kind of gets intimidated by characters with longer normals in the neutral, right? Sagat's able to contest with that. Standing medium kick being one of the larger normals. He tried to contest the drop kick. Mojo finding the timing, and then Automattock also have a big roundhouse. You just saw it.
And that's why you want to have Angry Scar on deck all the time. One exchange, that's almost 50% life. Okay, I like the crouch short this time. Now I like this. Mojo actually walking up using the crouch short to get everything started. DP, I knew it. I knew it. Oof. Woo! Side switch. V reversal, it's blocked.
No anti-airs from Mojo. He threw the Tiger shot. Oh, boy.
And Mojo walked up, hit standing strong, knew Automattock was going to hit a button. It was going to be first round. Game number 1, Mojo. Ooh, that slide to get through.
He tried. He got baited by the dive kick, or the drop kick, excuse me, but Mojo. Double Brimstone now in the corner. Lady Mika, no. Another Brimstone.
Wow.
He's disrespectful.
Okay, wake up EXDP.
Plus frames, you got to respect it.
Oof, gets the knee this time. Gets the counter hit confirmed after the walk up and the reset once again. Mojo ready with the check, with the jabs. He wants to keep this corner. Activation coming. Oh, he should have let it rip.
He had to.
Oh,
Uppercut.
the DP.
Swinging with a baseball bat every time, Steve. Oh. Yo, that was sick.
It's not over yet, though. Ooh, the crouching strong.
You anti-aired! I anti-aired, fuck. That was the last possible second.
And I didn't combo off of the combo. Like, what's going on with me?
I've never seen that, by the way.
Oh, no?
No, the pop out from the
Yeah, the Nadeshko splat actually hits OTG, too, so you have to be careful. You can't later.
I thought it was the case where the splash from Mika came first, which caused the knockback, right? And then Nadeshko came in to continue the combo, and then that's where the wingless airplane came from. I haven't seen that sequence in a very long time. It still surprises me.
The counter hit confirms off a jab from Automattock have been amazing. Swinging in that neutral range. And look at the exchange rate, right? If you look at the exchange of the attacks that's happened between the two, Mojo has taken so much damage and still at the life deficit. Activate. Here comes Automattock getting out of that corner. A lot of respect being played. You need to be careful. I see now that those slides are definitely on deck for Mojo. Oh, you got to be more ready to deal with those.
Oh, that was a very sharp angle that Mojo just jumped at. Automattock needed to do a crosscut DP, but he's paying the price in this corner. Conversion, you know it. Off the counter hit. Have some potassium real quick. Nice wig. Looks good. You look like Candyman.
Okay, spins a little meter this time around.
Oh, I like that punish.
Oh, he tried to bait the jump and still got the jab.
He got caught pressing a button. Steve, Angry Scar, you know this is going to hurt.
Bruh.
Oh,
Sagat don't do damage? Sagat don't do damage?
Who said that? You find that person right now, Steve.
God damn.
Rip, was that you? Did you say that? It was Rip. Go get him. Drop kick plus frames.
Good block.
Again, Brimstone this time. A lot of great life on that.
Needs to be careful. This corner has not been favorable. Oof, the side switch and the stun, full CA available. This situation is not the best. It could definitely...
Another reset.
This next situation is going to be pivotal.
Oh.
Oof. Okay. Overhead.
He tried to react to it. You heard the spark. Oh, so close.
Defense.
Mojo's
I
trying
like
to close it out, and he does so.
that
The EX giant
will
swing.
be that the Mika Typhoon EX to make sure the damage is enough. Team Storm takes the team battle this time around, and I'm going to tell you what, I'm super impressed by Automattock no matter what. I tell you that this guy has come out every week and showed steady progression when it comes to his game, playing a character that we do not get a lot of experience with, and on top of that, you know he puts in the work. If you ever check out an Automattock stream, if you ever want to play, I would
highly
say
suggest
almost
it.
any character in the game, you want to check out what Automattock brings to the table. And we're going to check out what he brought to the table in this replay. It was looking pretty smooth for Mojo at first, especially with some of the call-outs that he was doing, but the speed started
That
picking.
was so slick. I'm telling you, the drop first, the Jesco second, and the wingless airplane, crispy.
Nice anti-air. Mojo seemed really happy about that. I'm pretty sure he did like 8 brimstones in this game.
Yeah, that was to start off the first game, right? So Mojo was really trying to disrespect early. Got himself a couple the first round in game 2, but Automattock wasn't having any of it. Appropriate punish, got the corner carry. And I like the usage of meter from Automattock, right? Taking as much as he could, even if he can't do the damage yet, he forces the opponent to the corner so he can deal that damage. And here comes that walk up, the slight walk up.
Perfect. Look at the damage.
This is why I say he has great meter management, man. I'm telling you. Automattock is all about the resources.
Look at this defensive series right there. The back dash to get out, but the dash up to get the EX Mika Typhoon, and that's going to do it. Team Storm moves on. I mean, only 1 win at this point. I mean, I'm not sure what that does to the standings, but
that pushes them into second for sure.
That pushes them into second for sure. Well, we're going to find out. Rip is on the stage with the winners of the team battle, Team Storm. Let's hear it.
Team Storm with that victory, putting yourselves into second place currently. You guys have bumped up Inferno. Inferno's gone down. I'm sorry, other way around. Inferno gone down to solid 3 now, so they're definitely going to be in loser bracket. However, you guys are still not quite guaranteed. You still have to wait to see what Frost does later today. But tell me about that. Said Tommy, you had a clutch win there over Smug.
Oh, that match was way too close. But Smug is super strong, and I have to give it up to my teammates because they were helping me kind of keep me calm, but they were telling me, you need to check this. Like, one thing I wasn't checking was his EX dash punches into the spins, and I was able to start checking that, and then it made him more hesitant to do that option. So I think that kind of helped, and also the fact that I did EX, and he launched that anti-air too early, and that's the benefit of the EX is I can steer. So, yeah, but it was good.
Yes. Yeah. Well done. EX violent knee drop. That was the clutch moment there. Gustavo, though, what is going on? You versus Automattock. He's got a pretty good record against you.
Yeah, I'm free to Automattock, apparently.
Doesn't matter what character. G, Lucia, doesn't matter.
Yeah. I've been losing to that guy all week.
I mean, he was on fire. It got a little scary there, Mojo, you hadn't played him before. How did that set go for you?
I just was like, disrespect. Like, just go in. It's Sagat, man. I don't want to deal with that. So, yeah. I mean, I was more afraid of playing Urian than I was his Sagat. So once I was able to beat Dank, then I felt more comfortable playing Automattock. So.
Exactly. Well done, you guys. Team Storm going to be in second place currently. We'll see how things play out later today. Let's send it back to Vicious and Tasty.
Oh, damn.
You
the
cut him off?
Come on, bro. Dang, that's the sign-off right there.
You got to do it. You got to do it.
Get out of here, bro. You know how we get down here. Tommy two-step. Man, I can't wait to buy that shirt. Guys, let's take a look at the standings so far. Playoff week is right around the corner. Team Gale still sitting pretty at first place. After that battle, Team Storm 6-4. That moves them successfully into second place. Team Inferno rounding out third. That means they're definitely sitting on the bottom half of that playoff bracket. But we still got one more battle to go. Team Frost still has yet to play today, and they're going to be coming up. And of course, Team Spirit, Team Psycho, although not going to make it to that playoff picture, are still here and sitting pretty, well, not so pretty, down in 5th to 6th place. We're going to finish out today's last team battle. You see it right there. First place at 7-2. That's going to be KnuckleDu, the captain, Rob TV, the MVP, and Sheena going up against Team Frost's SherryJenix, Dual Kevin, the leader, and of course the OCV master, Samurai. That team battle is right after this. We will see you when you get back.
Oh, worn out already. Bet for more! Can't start the show without the star. You want a second chance?
Poison wins.
Being gossiped about is proof of my popularity.
Street Fighter League returns. This week's team battles before that playoff bracket is just in sight. We already have our next two teams sitting up here. It's going to be the first place Team Gale going up against Team Frost. And of course, Rob TV and Shine heading out Team Gale. And then you see on Team Frost, Samurai and SherryJenix right behind Dual Kevin. There has been a lot of matches that have gotten them to this point. Samurai, of course, keeping them in the standings for most of the season at this point.
Majority of it, yes, I would definitely say so because of the amount of W's under his belt, Mr. OCV himself. But I also want to know behind the team synergy with Dual Kevin and Samurai, again, being returning players here at Street Fighter League alongside the crowd favorite SherryJenix. I kind of want to know how they've developed over each and every one of the weeks here at Street Fighter League. And we do have that interview standing by with Rip with Team Frost.
I am here with Team Frost, currently sitting in 4th place overall. We got SherryJenix, Samurai, and of course, Dual Kevin, the captain of the team. You know, you guys are actually tied in a 3-way tie for second with Inferno and actually Storm as well. So, you know, let me start with you, Samurai. You've been doing a lot of the carrying so far. You know, obviously you guys have a lot of OCVs on your side, but because of that, your match differential has lowered you guys to 4th place. You know, how do you think you guys are doing and how do you think it's going to go today?
I think it's going to go great. I think we're doing fine. Our team dynamics is great. We have a one mind kind of mindset going forward in these matches, and that's all we need.
One mind. How do you see that, Sherry?
I agree with Mikey. Like, honestly, my performance hasn't been great at all, but they've never made me feel bad about it. They've always been supportive, and no matter what, we've always been on the same wavelength, basically. And we're always like, oh, since we're not doing well, you know, Mikey's always like, I got your back, I got your back. Remember that. So.
Right. And, you know, last week you guys actually lost to Team Spirit. Kevin, you know, talk a little bit about how that match went and why you guys didn't get the W there.
Oh, man. It's funny because, like, after we lose, I feel like we're all like, damn, nah, that's my fault. Oh, no, like, nah, that's my fault. Nah, that's my fault. And it's like, I feel like that kind of goes to show, like, how strong of a team we are because we want to blame ourselves because we trust each other so much. Yeah. And I tell them all the time, it's like, hey, I do not care. I even said it before, I do not care how low your life is, how high your stun is. Mm-hmm. You know, if you're on that pixel life, I 100% trust you. So going in that match against Spirit, Mikey against Art, 1-1, last game, last round, doesn't matter to me. But the poison got me. So we're gonna work on some things against the DLC characters. So and we're gonna bring it back for sure.
Well, the good news is, you know, Spirit, they're knocked out of contention, right? Because Inferno got the win yesterday. So despite them beating you, they are actually still gonna be knocked out of the playoffs no matter what. You guys still in there, but you guys gotta fight for that 2nd place spot still. You know, and going forward, let's talk to you, Samurai. You know, you guys are gonna be going up against Gale again. And last time you played him, you actually took him out with your Ryu. Yeah.
You know, what do you like about going against the team? Because I remember we talked previously about how they were the #1 team and how they're unstoppable right now. And then we were just talking inside and you're like, but can they beat me? I was like, wow.
Well, pretty much, if a team is #1, they're sitting high, they're on the high horse, and I love just knocking them down. I love trying to challenge the best team that's in the season right now, and it gives me a drive to keep getting better and play stronger.
All righty, well, it's going to be Frost versus Gale coming up. Stay tuned.
So with Team Frost, they're finally coming together. There's a lot more trust when it comes to their team cohesiveness, right? And they're all one mind, as Samurai has said. So it's really cool to see them, especially in week number 10, just the amount of games they've played together, the amount of practicing they've done together. It's great to see them where they're at now, especially still within top 4. It's good to see that all this hard work, all this practice, and all the trust has come this far for Team Frost.
Yeah, these interviews have definitely been opening it up for us to understand how these teams work, how they work in and outside the game, right? I mean, you talked about Team Frost. I mean, let's talk about Team Gale, even helping each other like to succeed all throughout the season. And I just feel like KnuckleDu has such a good, control and understanding of both of his teammates. I mean, but if you look at Team Frost, they've been pulling off amazing things the entire season. And I feel like that plays so much to the fact that they're such a close team and they understand each other's strengths, even, putting Sherry on the team as well and having all three of those guys work together. However, for those picks and those character bands, let's take it to Rip standing on the stage with both of our captains.
I do believe these guys beat you last time. Dual Kevin specifically got a couple of you guys, and Samurai took you out. So, who do you want to ban here, Du?
We're going to ban Dual Kevin's Rashid.
Dual Kevin's Rashid getting taken out. Who do you guys want to ban from them?
We're going to ban G.
G getting taken away from Du. G has been kind of your main this season.
Nah. I'm going to use my main today.
All right. How about your player order?
It's Rob, Shine, and then myself.
Rob, Shine, and Du. How about for you guys, Kevin?
All right, it's good. I'm up first against Ryan. And then it's going to be Sherry and then Samurai.
All righty, so Rob versus Dual Kevin to kick it off. Send it back to Vicious and Tasty Steve.
I don't know who this Ryan guy is.
I don't know who the hell Ryan is, but
he's
obviously he's on a team now. And I don't know who he's even going to play. I don't even...
It's like the duality of Rob now. It's Ryan TV. Is that what this is?
Look, I'm not even sure. However, we got the team. We got the character bands, right? We got a Rashid. We got a G. I feel like that definitely kind of like, it kind of puts it back into balance, I feel like. I mean, the G pick definitely is not going to slow down too much because you would have still had Rashid. But Team Gale taking that step and saying, you know what, we don't want any parts of that and banning the Rashid as well.
Yeah, so they're aiming, obviously, for the team captain to Gale, right? They want to make sure that he doesn't have access to the G pick, and then Rashid trying to take away from Dual Kevin. So Dual Kevin kind of hindered here against the likes of Rob TV. It's going to be a pretty tough battle either way. But, again, one of the biggest pieces of information here is that Samurai gets full access to that Akuma. Again, he's been taking out some of the best here. He's literally taken out every single team in Season 1 and Season 2.
I mean, we might have another OCV on. I feel like it's always possible.
It's in the spot,
for Samurai to do so. I mean, in that order, always. I feel like it always dictates it, no matter what. I mean, in that interview, told us a lot about even like how the team composition. He's like, look. Sherry says, they're like, look, even though I know I haven't been performing too well, the team has never let me feel like I've been slowing them down, always gave me that morale boost, all very good things when it comes to the team. And, of course, if you look at Team Gale, they've been like synced up the entire time, especially if you compare it to like Team Inferno, right? Team Gale's talked about how they've been hanging with each other outside of it. I mean, even chipping in to make sure Rob TV, their teammate, only on Street Fighter League, got to events in past like CPT seasons. So that says a lot. But without further ado, we're going to the last team battle of the week, and it goes down right after this break. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned, and we'll be here when you get back.
This is the path of my destiny. Come on!
The final team battle before we get to that playoff bracket here on Street Fighter League. Tasty Steve, Vicious on the mic. It is about to get crazy out here. Team Frost in very last place going up, not very last place, but in that 4th place spot heading into the playoff bracket, going up against Gale. Okay, here we go. Head-to-head card. It's going to be Rob TV versus Dual Kevin. If you check out the round, 17 and 11 for Rob TV, but 14 and 16 for Dual Kevin. That's not bad at all. 41 and 27 when it comes to the rounds lost. Won and lost on the side of Rob TV. Man, that's a lot, but not too far behind. 35 and 39 on the side of Dual Kevin. The record's a little closer, but still, you can see that success. But if you go back to when these guys played each other, it was 2-1 on the side of Dual Kevin.
And so I kind of want to talk about that, right? The last time they played in week number 5, it was actually Team Frost taking it over Team Gale 3-1. The only person that had lost that set was SherryJenix, but it was still a very close one. It was actually 1-2 down to the wire against the likes of Rob TV. Whole different story now. Rob going up against Dual Kevin right off the bat, right? Rashid no longer on the table for Dual Kevin. So opts to go for the Ryu pick, and again, I bet you Samurai has a lot to do with that influenced pick.
I mean, this is going to be good, though. I mean, I feel like, I just like seeing, like, Rob TV fight somebody like Samurai because they come from 2 very different bases, right? I mean, Samurai being like a West Coast player, of course, you know, Rob TV representing that Midwest, and he has very
Ohio,
strong,
yeah.
right? He has very strong training partners, even training with Dual Kevin. So I feel like there's a lot that goes into this team battle specifically, especially between these two. We saw that big pop-off when they played earlier in the season.
I've been here, Rob. I've been here.
I mean,
Press
you a
that
baby
button.
in this. Press the button.
That was
Press
great.
the button. Reminded me of Rush Hour. Press the button. Anyways. But here we go. Dual Kevin coming back up, not going to have that Rashid, but he's going to be going up against Rob TV.
So Rob TV unleashed, by the way. Still sticking with that, Karen. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little different this time around. Rob's not going to be popping off as hard. You know, he knows that it's not going to be max potential
But
Dual
you never
Kevin.
know. But now Rob
It could
TV
be the
can
other
win.
Kevin showing up. Who knows?
Could be evil Kevin showing up. The other Kevin.
Satsui no Kevin.
Satsui no Kevin.
Man, that'd be sick.
That would
Satsui no
actually be-
Kevin. He's bald. Man, that'd be sick.
Why you got to be bald, man?
Because bald people are evil. That's not true.
See, I was about to say, man, all right. You're
He's
right
gonna have my
here.
back.
You're right here. I
I got
thought
a little bit of fuzz on there
Okay.
right now.
All right. You got the tennis ball going?
A little bit. Yeah, it's
Okay.
actually microfiber. You can't see it.
Okay. All right.
Microscope. Oh, just triple dash right in there. And Rob TV is trying to close the gap immediately against Dual Kevin.
No anti-air on that jump right there.
Footsies. The whip punish on the roundhouse.
Okay, the whip punish. Full conversion right there. Chasing with that crouching strong from Carrot. Rob TV in control. Samurai's back to the wall.
Oh.
Wake up EXDP. Lots of gray life on the side of Dual Kevin and the checkout. Right, they get the trade. Another
All the way
conversion.
down, yeah.
Spins the
One
meter
more for
into
stun.
V-skill.
I like the interruption from Dual Kevin. Still willing to press the button. If Rob TV hit with the media, that would have been lights out. No activation there. Oh, but it's going to be from Dual Kevin instead. The bait. Oh, he tried the solar plexus.
Gotta watch the legs.
Oh, fast fireball still a factor, by the way, for Dual Kevin. He could use it if further spaced out, but Rob TV catches him walking away.
Yeah, it was after that activation that crouching forward gets to confirm, gets the first round. Okay, a jump in at the beginning this time from Samurai. Okay.
Nothing following up after the crouch strong, but Dual Kevin still applying that pressure. Nice conversion from Rob. Yeah, build that V gauge. 3 stand shores. Make it a 4th.
He is fishing with that roundhouse. Another confirm from Rob TV. He's like 3 for 3 right now. Back throw. Stuns becoming a factor. Gets the crush counter sweep. There's the activation on the
He
digit.
delayed it. The disrespect.
Overhead.
Check your head.
All right, V reversal. Still has plenty of trigger left. The jab stops it, and that standing fierce into fireball took off so much damage, so much stun.
Oh, he tried it from that far. The critical art built nice awareness from Rob TV. Using the shoulder instead of the cancel, you're dead.
Childish, bro. Why you do that?
God damn.
Wait, did you learn that off of me?
Yeah.
If he was close enough, that overhead would have hit too.
Like, oh,
Yeah, he's actually
Bro, I'm
sweating,
busted
right?
up.
Like,
Yeah, that was mad close.
if he did one more dash overhead, it would have hit.
I just forgot how to do an overhead input until the last second.
Bro, I thought that was
He just watched
Samurai
me.
for a second. I'm
Yeah.
tripping.
Oh, with the hesitant EX Tatsu, I
Right.
immediately thought Samurai. I was like,
I
all right,
definitely
now
thought
you
that
know
was
where the
Samurai.
influence is coming from, right?
I like how Samurai has made everybody on the team, not his team. He's just the guy. He's like, yo, look, I know everybody talks smack, but like Ryu guys, hear me out, Ryu. Dang.
Samurai is making, or excuse me, Dual Kevin and Samurai are making Ryu look really good. I think he's gonna get nerfed again at this point.
Man, look, man, they better not nerf this dude Ryu again.
Oh, we'll take that, I guess, you know. Damage is damage, punish is a punish.
Oh, that almost worked.
I mean, he had a lot of life left, I get it. Do it again.
Oh, forward throw is not good. Another one.
Don't take another one.
Break you. Likely still in favor. Anti-air, no shoulder this time around. He's, Karen, full C8.
Slight input error there from Dual Kevin. I'm not sure what that could have been, Steve. I gotta be honest.
Sure. I'm not sure either.
Years of watching Street Fighter V, I'm not sure. It could have been a walk-up normal into Fireball and then just overlapped inputs into the Shoryu, but either way, Rob TV taking that punish. He'll take what he can get.
Go for it into Fireball. Full CA available for Ryu.
I like that. The tail end of the solar plexus.
Tries to walk out of there, gets clipped with the crouching medium kick.
He's checking with the stand jabs a lot against
Air-to-air target.
Ooh.
Set point coming up. Rob TV takes the throw. Down backing. Lots of down back. Oh.
Even Samurai was like, oh. But still, the overhead, the low crushing overhead.
I actually forgot that Dual Kevin was playing. I'm not even joking. I saw like the shimmy like Tatu. I'm like, yo, Sam, wait a minute, that's Dual Kevin.
Yeah,
everybody on the team Frost.
I did that. I actually said it out loud. I was like, oh, well, oops. You can tell where the influence is now. And you saw it in the gameplay with Dual Kevin. Very impressive showing there with his third character, really, because G was supposed to be a secondary. It was banned this time around, so hence why the Ryu pick came to fruition. But Rob TV, that last sequence where he used the shoulder to get that critical art, absolutely clutch.
I like the dash up. Man, that right there could have spelled the end of a lot of different things. And it probably would have changed the momentum of the round. But Rob TV says nah.
That was slick, by the way. That hit confirm off of the Fierce, the target combo. Nice work from Dual Kevin. He's got a pretty solid Ryu,
Look,
man.
I think he just has a pretty solid understanding of how people think when it comes to games like Street Fighter. I mean, he comes from a very, very fast-paced game, so I feel like, you know, him forcing people to guess is very, very strong on his side. Regardless, though, Rob TV getting the W, but here comes SherryJenix up next. She's gonna be taking on Shine.
That confused me for a little bit because they put the camera on Samurai a little bit, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. But either way, Shine going up against Sherry. Let's take a look at the head-to-head. Crowd favorite Shine coming back from Season 1, currently sitting at 10 wins, 14 losses for the games. In the rounds, he's got 25 wins and 33 losses. It's the first time meeting SherryJenix in this battle, so now we're going into the other stats. For the other crowd favorite, currently sitting at 3 wins, 18 losses for SherryJenix, 11 rounds won to her 37 rounds lost. But either way, it's still going to be pretty vital getting as many wins as possible against the likes of Shine and Team Gale. So what can we expect here, Steve? We got the Ibuki completely unlocked versus Nikali.
I mean, we already know how strong of a character Ibuki is. And Shine has access to this character, and we know that this is one of Shine's main right here. So I feel like this is, and Ibuki is just really strong, right? It's up to SherryJenix to beat Shine at this point. She is going to have to stop Shine from, one, being able to reload kunai, feeling comfortable doing so, as well as walking back and forth on the ground with that ground speed. But you still have a lot of opportunities for, you know, Ibuki, man. She has a bunch of moves that can get her, and you better hope the momentum stays on your side, because if Nikali gets it, it changes everything.
I really like the stage, by the way.
Oh, it's a really cool stage.
The Final Fight music is some of the most underrated music.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Back throw coming from Sherry. Like the Seismo. Spins another kunai.
Big time punish. Okay. Decent amount. Got the V-gauge going. Didn't get a meaty in time.
Oh.
No block on the overhead. Keeping him locked down. Shine. Nice jump from Sherry. Just trying to anticipate Shine moving forward.
Punch the kunai. Only 3 left. This definitely can be good. You're looking for the reload. You're looking for the reload. The neutral jump just moved too early on the button. Oh, No, that's gonna be round number 1. And started off really simple, slow for Sherry. That one overextension got her in trouble. Round number 1 going to Shine.
And you know, in that sequence, when she lets V-Trigger 2 rip off like that, Ibuki leaves herself at -2, so it's your turn by default. You don't need to steal. It's already on sale.
Okay.
Oh. No anti-airs there from SherryJenix. Again, back-to-back jump from Shine, disrespecting the space.
Okay. Clipping on the legs. Shine trying to jump out. There's a tick throw. Actually had a counter hit. Not at all. Oh, the big jump roundhouse coming from Shine, and then the side switch too. Combo to EX Kunai. Triggers on deck. This guess is probably gonna kill. Jump still gets hit by the Kunai and the confirm. Yo, Shine. See that?
That was actually insane.
Yeah, it's made up on the spot. I don't know how I was gonna punish it.
Word? Yeah, I thought you had that labbed out like that or something.
No. What? You think I'm practicing against Dankadillas versus Super?
Round 1 start, just jump. I want to see if she anti-airs. Cool? Cool.
All right.
Cool. Cool.
It's the captain.
Cool.
Whatever he says goes. He's calling it. He actually called it.
Wait a minute. He said that, and then I look over and KnuckleDu was looking at me right in the face.
Look, he's trying to better the other players in the NA scene is what it is. He wants to see if if the anti-airs are there from SherryJenix, that's all. Another jump uncontested from Shine.
Okay. There we go. All right. Oh, wake up, target combo, triggers on the table. Oh, the side switch, that command dash is so fast, you gotta be ready. Drops the command. Uh-oh. Ready for the side switch that time around. There's not many people that are prepared for that, even though we've been watching it for like years, it feels like.
Oh, swing and a miss, doesn't even have kunai. I haven't seen that animation.
Man, I freaked out for a second. I was like,
that was funky.
Oh, that was a throw. That was definitely a throw.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to just try to get out. He
Kazaguri.
woke up with the uppercut instead. I thought Shine was going to be cheeky and just zoom right past her. Another jump coming out from the side of Shine. Another jump uncontested. But Sherry is looking to control the ground game more. And that's just fine. Because there's no real damage taken if she's, blocking him still, right? The jump blocking.
Oh, gets hit with the EX. And she was definitely looking for an anti-air right there. So that forward probably got her hit by the EX kunai.
Trying to get a jump in on her own, but Shine gets the throw all the way down.
Oh, the crouch short. That's a good chunk of damage here. Not done just yet.
Oh, I thought it was going to be kunais, but the fuzzy setup immediately afterwards. Shine with a solid 2-0 over SherryJenix. So, it's very interesting that we see another 2 wins on the side of Gale because it kind of sets up for another, some sort of OCV that we've seen.
What does that mean?
I think it stands for one character victory, I think.
Huh.
I might be.
I think we've seen 1 or 2 of those. I think
or
Samurai.
Off-camera vicious. I can't tell because Samurai looks kind of like me, right?
Samurai has been known to do a couple of those, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably.
I could be wrong, but let's take a look at the replay so far. that last match, man, Shine. You see why they banned Ibuki? A crazy conversion in that second game, too. Still, look at this.
Look at the punish.
Oh, man.
Made it, quote-unquote, on the spot.
I made it up on the spot.
He labbed this.
He definitely labbed this. I don't believe it for a second. That was definitely a throw. Nice conversion right there. But still, the wake
the
up.
last second, too.
Definitely would have blocked that. That would have been the round for Sherry. Set point coming up right here. Gets the stun.
And not much can be said, really, about how it went down with Shine. Saw one of the biggest weaknesses from SherryJenix and chose to exploit it over and over again. Even the captain of Team Gale was like, that was his piece of information. He was saying, I want to see you jump in the beginning of the round, just to see you.
Just to see. He's like, got it. He looked at it, was like, got it, cool, done. All right. Here we go.
That's the captain's mission, right? Or just like the other teammates' mission is to exploit the weaknesses and let the people know. In the meantime, I'm going to let you guys know about the head-to-head graphic here. KnuckleDu sitting at 23 wins and 7 losses. Probably a stellar record, the best record we've seen so far. 51 rounds won. against 24. The last time they met against Samurai, 0-2. The only one to actually give him a solid L is Samurai. You see him right here, part of Team Frost, 30 wins and 18 losses. Nothing to yawn at. 69 wins in the round, 51 losses, and a current positive record, 2-0. Again, this guy's probably played the most out of everybody in Street Fighter League. I'm pretty sure that's the case.
As we take a look at the two next players about to go head-to-head, is going to be Samurai versus KnuckleDu. Very interested to see how this is going to go.
So Du does not have access to a G. However, Samurai is fully unleashed. As we saw them meet in week number 5, Samurai was the target of the ban initially. This time around, can't do it twice over. The double round robin system, the double ban pick coming into play. Brand new things here in Season 2. Oh, please pick the costume. Oh,
give me that
man.
Cannon Spike outfit, bruh.
He goes for the, oh, yeah.
He is definitely, like, KnuckleDu is definitely a battle outfit kind of guy. He likes the tactical outfits.
I
He loves
really
that.
enjoy this outfit.
Yeah, this outfit is actually sick. The ninja, why? I don't even have this one. What am I doing?
I don't know how to answer that question. See, what are you doing?
After I couldn't get the one that I wanted, I was kind of just over.
Yeah, yeah.
I was kind of over.
The Cannon Spike one is the one I wanted to.
I need that. I need that outfit. He looks sick, dude.
Yeah, it's too tough, man. It's way too tough to get these.
Samurai taking the long way home. Daps up the team this time. And he was like, all right, this last one is for you guys.
I feel like he's never had a choice. It's one of those things. It's like, don't do it, kid.
Don't do it. I never had a choice. Don't you do it, Samurai. I've never had a choice.
Here we go with a potential final match if Team Gale can manage to clutch out a 3-0 victory. But big obstacle in their way, and his name is Samurai.
And a lot of people feel like Nash beats Shotos only because, you know, he can absorb the fireball, he controls the meter gain in a lot of situations. But if the advantage comes, like, I feel like it's so hard. After you get knocked down, it's going to be almost impossible.
Yeah, and I agree, because of the fact that Nash doesn't have too many options to defend himself with, right?
Okay, tries to get the throw. That was a back throw too, so I'm really not sure. Okay, medium kick side, counter hit confirm. I like the delay. Gets the counter hit, not ready for what follows. Look at this.
All these booms, and I like that. Samurai doesn't want to hold all those plus frames, right? So he opts out with the V skill and finds the mark, as well as pulling him that V trigger. That's exactly why he's able to go into that.
Okay. Oh, the knee bazooka. All right, now this is a bad situation. Full meter and trigger. Demon in the dark. Take the D. Take the D. Why are you looking like that? Just take the D.
I thought he jumped.
I did too, actually.
Because I saw the movement. Was that a backdash?
I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Confirm. Gets the throw. Okay, the Tatsu to get out. He loves doing that. Confirm off the crouching short. Back to the middle of the stage. Checks him with a jab.
Crouch jab, anti-air, KnuckleDu.
He's ready with the anti-airs, even through the demon flip. Thought it was going to be an anti-air.
Another dash up. Uncontested from KnuckleDu. Trade off, and he just jab DP.
Nice. Oh, there's the activation. Okay. Gonna have the corner and big damage as well. Full CA available for Nash. He's hitting a button.
Dang. Raw critical art. KnuckleDu looked over to his teammates too and shook his head. Was like, nah, I'm in here.
Too easy.
Take the critical art, Steve. Take it. What is, do you know Nash's critical art name? I don't know.
I'm not sure. Oh, they trade.
Oh, he thought he was meaty enough to get the follow-up with the jab. Not the case. KnuckleDu trying to push Sam to the corner. Lost frames everywhere.
And you see him back up this time to continue throwing those fireballs. Finally a jab. Oh, okay.
He waited forever for that.
Okay. Not close enough to get the punish. There's the sweep. Tries to jump up in the air with him. Samurai gonna get the knockdown with that dragon punch. Another forward throw. Still plenty of meter. Demon is definitely still a factor.
Okay,
right,
no longer on the table, but critical art can still kill from any sort of opening.
Oh, wow. Punish! Oh, you're done. You're done. blocks the overhead, gets the punish. Game number 1's gonna go to Samurai.
Strong start.
Heard you playing this. Yeah, you playing mad good.
I don't know. My Nash nice. All right, watch this. Watch this. He's meditating for my Nash, bro. Come on. Oh.
He said he meditated for my Nash, bro. Come
Oh,
on.
that's exactly why.
That's why he meditated. That's all he needed. That one.
My guy KnuckleDu goes, watch this. Throws out the boom. Samurai's like, too slow. Hey. It's too fast.
Okay, I like that fireball. Oh, the air-to-air with the roundhouse. Okay, checks adding up.
Oh yeah, he tried to absorb it with his multiple hits to the red fireball. Side switch, nice sweep.
Yeah, stop the walk forward, gets the medium kick scythe.
Gets a lay on the crowd strong, nice break from Samurai. Very last second, big pushback.
Okay. Oh, that dive kick didn't work out. Gets the palm this time.
Leading up to the sequence, nice escape from KnuckleDu.
The one up
no.
missed and he still got it. You're dead. You're dead.
Where's he at now, Samurai? Where's Samurai at, actually? He's in a prime position to possibly go OCV again if he takes out KnuckleDu, the captain of Team Gale.
And on top of that, these guys outside of KnuckleDu, they're playing business characters. He'd have to beat Shine Zabuki.
Oh.
Okay. Good pressure.
Oh, there's a punish. Got some damage, but there's still plenty more left on the table. Ugh.
Nothing big came from that. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Big interruption there from KnuckleDu. Again. Stun. Tragedy assault. Is there enough to kill Steve?
Yes. Big damage. You know, Akuma doesn't have that much life anyway. So, but that's still, what, 40% right there after the stun?
He's still kind of normalized in Street Fighter V now, which is a big change up from the history of Akuma, right?
Oh. Medium kick scythe blocked. That is not bad. Like, if you space out, like, you're using it as one of your main, like, chip tools, right?
Right. I always thought that there was a way for Akuma to punish that.
No, you have to be close.
Caught him off guard, Samurai. Oh, man, the footwork coming out from KnuckleDu, dashing all over the place.
Almost got the throw. Gets the trigger activate after the fireball. Oh, big jump in this time. Okay, gonna get the knockdown.
That was like 15%. No, not even. That was like 25.
Okay, shoots out the fireball. Tries to go to the other side using the trigger. Slide this time around. Oh, the jab and the EX.
Did I exceed your expectations, Shine? My G didn't get a game. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Yeah.
You got one for two. We'll take that.
That was sick. Oh, dude. There you go. Absorb them bad boys.
He took the handshake.
Right?
Taking the projectiles along with it, too.
That medium kick side. Dash up just to try to get some pressure started. Oh, the side switch.
Oh, no. That might have been an input error just because of the way the interactions were, moving the character side to side.
Yeah, if you're holding back, a lot of times you're going to hold that charge. So him hitting forward, trying to move forward, probably just held it. Gave him that tragedy assault. There's the crush.
Oh, big crush. Speaking of, yeah, back, Fears, continuing the combo. Post a stun. Nice block from Samurai's stun. Is it actually a factor still? Back throw from Max Meter building. Samurai again putting himself at match point.
All right, he's got one round to go before he closes his out. Samurai might have to be starting his climb. Nice crouch strong. Gets the meaty this time around.
Dang, counter hit combo off of that.
Again, look how much life he's lost from the same combo and the stun.
I think he's dead.
I don't think unless he spins the meter.
Oh, I thought if he spent the critical art, that would have been a done deal. Doesn't need to do it, still gets the perfect. A slight input error there from Samurai. He thought he had the hit, went into the Tatsu. KnuckleDu said, no way, I'm taking full advantage of this. All my resources going into the final round? I'll take that. Check him. Okay.
Okay, medium kick side. Ooh. The knee bazooka EX Dragon Punch to get him off. Okay, jump light this time, changes the trajectory just a little bit and gets the jump light because of it.
Dang, that was a deep dive kick. KnuckleDu forced the block on that. The block from Samurai, that was so close to being a switch up.
Oh, EXDP against Samurai. Finding the gaps. Here comes the pressure and the music change.
You know it gets extra dramatic when that happens.
Okay, didn't move after that side, gets the jab. Akuma has a nice little life lead, full CA
Oh,
available.
big jumping, that's gonna be enough.
But not gonna even get the chance to use it. Samurai takes out KnuckleDu's Nash. You know what's crazy is a lot of those confirms that KnuckleDu was getting was like off of weaker buttons. So like the double jabs and the sights, he could have did a little more damage on those. But still, I feel like the message was sent. I mean, I think that like these guys are sitting comfortable enough to where they would rather just play the matchup.
Yeah.
But regardless, it's still Nash versus Akuma. KnuckleDu's Nash versus Akuma, and it's not that bad at all. But of course, Samurai, he's been in this position before, played many a player top
Take the
or
demon.
not.
Absolutely.
There you go.
And KnuckleDu and Team Gale, they understand the current position that they're in, but they're still trying to make a hindrance towards Team Frost because Frost is in that position where they need as many wins as possible at this point, being within the top 4. So Samurai, again, in that position to take it all the way, and it's just playing super spot on, as expected from the likes of Samurai.
Big jump in right there. Lots of damage. He even got the demon in this game too.
Yeah,
Back
undeterred.
throw.
Even with like the life deficit, he was still playing his game as much as possible. And that's what I like about the mental discipline of Samurai. He's still trying to play uncontested, right? He doesn't want to play scared. He doesn't want to give too
Look
much
at this.
information.
Do it again. Meaty. Boom. More than 50% gone. And he got the stun off of this with a normal throw. Got the CA. Didn't need to spend it.
Amazing, by the way. Yeah, that last sequence with KnuckleDu, perfect.
All right, there this time. Life lead in favor of Samurai in this last round potentially. He still had full CA though, but he eats a big jump in, and that's gonna be that the Tatsu. I thought he was gonna CA. I thought legit like he saw the jump, but he was thinking probably about Tatsu, probably like, you know, fireball. He could have did a few things to change that trajectory, right?
It's pretty tough to call. Yeah, Akuma just having so many of those options with or without V-Trigger, right? So it's just those kind of options he has. He could even do the apex jump dive kick if you wanted to, right? To kind of throw it off. So either way, nice try there from KnuckleDu. He is now eliminated from the rotation. We're going back to Rob TV, who took it 2-0 over Kevin. And then after that, if Samurai manages to clutch another win, he has to fight off against the last player, Shine.
And remember, this is the last week of team battles, ladies and gentlemen. We're going straight to the playoffs after this. And it's going to be a big one. The playoff bracket already set up for next week. Of course, Samurai and Team Frost trying to get that better placing. And this is the Karen of Rob TV as well. Gotta say, I like this color.
The crimson red.
Yeah. The velvet, the burgundy.
The
with the
headband
silver
too.
hair. And the purple. Yeah, you're right.
It's like a Violent Ken kind of shape. Oh, got the forward throw. Very tough spot to be in. Samurai still busts out with the stand jab.
And no activation. Okay, I like that.
Look at how much life already from Rob TV. Just about 50%. Samurai still sitting on the activation.
So is Rob TV though. And he has 2 bars to back it up.
And we saw this matchup before. We've seen Samurai play off against Rob TV.
I like that. Using a little meter to get under. Command dash. Tries to go for the shimmy. Samurai just takes that chance to walk back. 35 seconds left on the clock. I like that walk back, jump in fierce. It's caught a few people. That walk back, jump in fierce. It's caught a few people.
Oh my goodness. That last scramble situation, Rob TV stuck to his guns and still managed to clutch it out with a Gudenken after. Nice work. A whole different Karen brought to the table. Samurai, again, has fought Punk before in Team Inferno, but it's a whole different guy. You have to adapt to how he's playing. Samurai already pushing Karen to the corner. Rob TV busts out with the jab confirm into the Tenko, switching sides as well. Nice break from Samurai. Rob TV keeping him contained in this corner, though. The threat of the low forward, he let it rip.
Especially with his back to that wall, right? Going to be a lot closer for Senha to get back and just abuse him. Man, the jabs. Wow, the EX for Senha. Rob TV trying to keep this corner.
Oh.
Red fireball. You need to be careful with those.
Yeah.
He's backing up. He wants to be able to react with the EX dash to get through another possible fireball, possibly.
Yeah, the problem is the activation's there, so Rob TV was so reluctant to do so. Now it's no longer on the table, right? He can use that if he has the meter. Oh!
And he got the B skill. Oh. Back throw. Uh-oh, here comes Rob TV.
And he back dashes out of there.
And full CA on the table. He knows if he gets clipped right now, that could be the round. And he's trying to close out this first match. The jumps. Roll forward, and you're dead. See ya.
I felt like within that range, I've seen Karen's anti-air with EX command dash into the Tenko, even from further out, right? I've seen that as a possibility, but Rob TV, he didn't want to be overzealous with that positioning, right? He didn't want to overextend, so it's understandably so. Samurai took advantage of that, got the opener into critical art. Very expensive win.
Oh yeah, oh
at
yeah.
the expense of Samurai.
Look, man, you can't be fighting Karen and thinking it ain't gonna be expensive. Scared money don't make no money. I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. You wanna keep it close, you better spend it. No cheap dates out here in the world of Street Fighter, bruh. Oof.
Oh. And I like that, yeah, going for that option. Oh, okay.
Completely whiffed the recovery on the EX air fireball. Not that much though.
Ooh. Rob TV looking to work on that V trigger very soon. Samurai still, we like to mention them because it's pretty important to talk about the V triggers on both characters, right?
Oh, yeah.
They really dictate the pace going forward.
Okay. Double Tatu combo. One round apiece for both of these guys. The demon flip palm is blocked. Tries to go for the overhead. Didn't work. Activate. Forward throw. Life just about even.
30 seconds on the clock. Still plenty of time to make some moves.
Oh, geez, to get through. Oh, you're dead?
You are
dead.
deader than
Unscaled.
dead.
Fireballs. He's throwing a lot of fireballs just in your face. Fireball, fireball, fireball. Eventually, when you get close, he throws a button, either stand strong or crouch and mean kick. So when you realize you're getting too close, when you start blocking, you're getting close to him and closing the distance, walk back a little bit and we'll punish his crouch and mean kick or stand medium punch because he did it every time. Every time you got close, he would then overcommit with the button.
And still the pointers coming from the captain, Team Gale.
So far, yeah, you see Samurai kind of in and out of that range he's teasing. He's going for the fireballs first. That's the first phase of it, right? And he just did it right now. If he gets closer, if Samurai gets closer, he's going to throw out a limb. And Rob TV is trying to force that situation again. Yeah, there it is. He tried to go for the whip punish, but crouch sweep, it's going to be way too slow.
Walks under, gets the crouching strong, forward throw.
Oh, yeah. Confirmed from Rob TV.
Or stand like kicks.
He tried to get a bait from him. 3 stand shorts, man.
Every time. Oh, the EX to get through. I was talking about that first game. The counter hit on top of it, possibly looking for a throw. That's going to get the combo. One more round to end this team battle for Rob TV. Shine still sitting right behind, though. No more team members left on Team Frost.
Can't afford to let Samurai get started with all these wins, right? Despite being in first place, they want to put a hindrance to the other teams. No anti-airs present. Again, being able to change your options mid-air, though, that's the biggest threat. Nice crouch fierce. Didn't buffer a command dash, but he doesn't need to, Steve. Back throw, side switch. Samurai backing off just a little bit. Stun dwindling down. It's going to be just fine. Back to the fireball game. Rob TV now aware of it. What's the strategy?
Oh, nah. The EX Rasenha working out in favor of Rob TV. The down back is kicking in. Goes for the neutral jump. Backs up a little bit. Yeah, you said it. Even in the air. But one more chance. One more chance. Back throw. Forward throw. Uh-oh. Oh, up.
He did not jump it. He was stuck to the ground. And that's going to be the tie game here. Rob TV's still in the match point position, but Samurai dashing up in your face. Getting the demon. And it's tough, man. You get him so focused on the ground game. Again, we talked about this so many times each and every one of these weeks. You get stuck in the ground game, you forget.
Samurai in trouble. Down a game and a round. This is set point for Rob TV and Team Gale to move confidently into that playoff week. first place this season too, Street Fighter League. And a lot of pride being played in these last few team battles, right?
A lot closer off of that. Yeah, utilizing that standing medium kick very well, and a fireball to follow behind it. Side switch.
Push back to the corner like you said.
Oh,
Punish.
he thought he had the counter hit
Side
conversion. He
switch.
did not.
Samurai needs this round.
Uh-oh, Samurai looking to close it out. One more for throw.
Okay.
Great anti-air from Rob TV, spending that bar, the V trigger.
Oh, the
That's
EX
unfortunate.
Rasenha. And that is going to give Samurai a game.
Man, that shit.
He stopped throwing fireballs as much.
Yeah, because you kept walking him down.
Yeah. But if he's not going to throw fireballs, I can take that space and out.
Then you could just, yeah, you could walk and just look for his normals.
So real quick with that strategy, now that he's walking forward, it's an even bigger threat. If Karen throws out crouch medium punch, right? Significantly faster than low forward. Despite low forward being further out, I like the idea of getting into space and then going from crouch strong because it's so active. But doesn't need it. Gets an immediate jump in against Samurai.
Okay.
Oh.
Trying to get out of that corner. Rob
Yep.
TV confident, yeah. Oh, the roundhouse 2 times. Man, that step kick is so good. Controls the neutral for a lot of matchups, I feel like.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. That move, despite it not being cancelable, is still mostly for
Side switch,
poking,
back
right?
hard punch, yep. I love that little side switch. It's very short, gives you plenty of time.
Yes, nice work. Great momentum or movement from Rob TV.
Okay, wait a minute. No meter, spins the bar anyway. Forward throw.
Speaking of no meter, Karen just built that EX bar. Oh, he's trying to test it out again.
No.
From where?
The crouch fierce.
But from where, Steve?
Her back pocket, apparently, because he was definitely demon flipping behind her. Set point once again for Rob TV, man. A team gift. All right, okay, pulling a Samurai of his own. Wake up EX Rasenha. Not afraid to spin that meter.
And I like that check. Go forward again. The strategy coming to fruition here. No conversion. Crouch strong.
Oh.
Just at the tail end of that roundhouse, too.
Okay, jump
Side
out.
switch. Oh, wow, barely missed the mix-up.
And that just means, like, Karen couldn't swing right there.
Yep.
If you would have hit a button, would have ate both of those fireballs, could have got a conversion off of it. No meter on the side of Rob TV. He just got triggered though.
2 throws. Oh. Sit him down. Another throw. Nice tech from Rob. The delay? Oh my God. See if he can actually do it.
Not if he don't get that stun, and he has one more.
I knew it. The fuzzy setup was coming. It's the last thing you see coming, but when it happens, oh, it's a big deal.
Final round between these two, Rob TV versus Samurai. Wait a minute. Samurai was like, yeah, it's the end of the preseason, but I got you. Watch this.
Oh my God.
Pre-playoff, excuse me. Last team battle regular season. It'll feel great to go home with a W, right? Regardless of where you fall in this bracket.
No,
this
not a single
playoff
fireball. There it is. You understand why now, right? But Rob TV, though, spent the EX command dash. No meter on the side of Rob. It's going to be very hard to play defense.
Okay, just to get out. Samurai in trouble. He's going to have to close this out.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Forward throw.
Oh.
Goes for the command dash into the anti-air.
The low forward. I thought he was going to fall on the fireball.
I thought so too. Oh, he's not going to.
Okay, walks up, goes for the tick throw, anti-air, and
He
that's
went
going
for
to
it.
be
No,
it.
I honestly think that was because of the side switch. I don't think he meant to do that uppercut. That was a raw uppercut. There's no way. There's no way. I don't know, man. That was rough. But either way, Rob TV clutching it out. He'll take those.
To close it for Team Gale to end the regular season and head to that playoff season. Team Gale, Rob TV actually closing it out. Let's look at this replay. And I was oh, wow, the CA to get through the fireball and to close out the first match is going to go to Rob TV.
And I feel like that played out more towards Rob TV's favor because of the time freeze, right? But yo, you cannot escape the demon if you're grounded.
Okay, Samurai. Side switch combo here. This is that second game, right? At first, we were like, man, Samurai's in trouble. Definitely brought it back this second game, though. Nice EX for Senha.
And it was still down to the wire, too. Rob TV still did a very, very good job trying to finish it out. But that was just an unfortunate occurrence. That's exactly why he refused to do EX for Senha towards the later half of the set. Yeah, so you saw that. He pumped away. He's like, I can't do it. I remember what happened last time.
Bro.
But, man, what an alternative.
Demon Flip once again falls on those two projectiles.
Let's take a look at that last sequence. I don't know, man. That's hard.
And it was a medium punch. What was it? Unless it was crouch and medium. Maybe it could have been crouch and medium punch. Samurai. Was that crouch and medium punch, that DP?
Oh, he didn't have the meter? I swear he had the bar like at the last second, but I might be wrong.
Could be wrong.
Split second decision.
Well, look. Team Gale gonna end the regular season in first place heading into the playoffs after this victory against Team Frost. Rip is on the stage with the entire team.
As you just said, Team Gale closing out the regular season first place, getting your revenge on Team Frost right there. You guys lost him earlier, of course. Dual Kevin and Samurai stepped up. But Rob TV right now, stopping Samurai. How'd you get it done?
Well, actually, Samurai beat me with Ryu in the finals, the mid-season championships of Season 1. So I actually studied a lot versus him. He's somebody that I have historically had a lot of trouble with. So I'm glad that all of my studying on the matchup and theory fighting with my training partners helped me out here.
And, of course, you know, you guys are in the winner side of the bracket. Frost is going to be on the lower side of the bracket. But, you know, if you guys win, you guys automatically qualify for the finals. But if you happen to lose that and you run into Samurai again, who you guys want to go for? Do you guys think you guys got this again? Or do you feel like maybe Samurai's going to get you guys with Ryu? I'm going to ask Du.
I mean, I lost with G. That's my secondary. If I would have played my guy, I think I would have won. So, I mean, we could be in Akuma, we could be in Rashid, but I think we both fought head-on with no bans. I think we would still win.
Wow, potentially no bans. You guys could maybe have a gentleman agreement there to get to the U.S.-Japan finals. Let's go ahead and send it back to Tasty and Vicious.
With that victory from Team Gale, that rounds out the final week of team battles. And overall, let's take a look at some of the character diversity we've experienced here in Season 2 of Street Fighter League. Karen being the most played character up there at 22%. That's right, I'm rounding up to the next character with G, 19.5, a nice 20% usage. And then Dalsim played pretty often, right? We got 16%. Rashid being played 14% as well, a good amount of specialists and still pretty effective here. And then rounding it up for the top 5, you already know it is Urien at near 14% in the overall usage here at Street Fighter League Season 2.
And now that Season 2 has officially ended, the regular season has ended, let's look at the standings. In first place, Team Gale 8-2 finishing out the season. Team Storm surprisingly coming in at second place only because they're the young guys here. Team Inferno, last season's champions, fell to third place, ending their season with 6-4. And of course, Team Frost coming in at fourth, and they're going to round out that entire playoff bracket. Of course, Team Spirit and Team Psycho going to fall by the wayside here as we go to the postseason, but this is when it gets sticky as we take a look at this playoff bracket.
Again, the top 4 teams are placed in a brand new double elim tournament. You see on the winner's side, Team Gale going up against Team Storm. The winner of that automatically moves on to fight in the finals, the US versus Japan finals, as a matter of fact, at Capcom Cup towards the end of this year. Then you have the loser side, Team Inferno and Team Frost. Whoever loses in that round is going home. The winner moves on from that, and whoever lost in the winner's side has to fight up again for that final slot in the US versus Japan finals, and it's going to be absolutely exciting. You do not want to miss those playoffs.
And if we look back at this, let's just talk about what happened throughout the regular season. Team Gale came in super strong the entire season. And if we look back at the champions, Team Inferno, they had such a rocky start. That put them on the other side of that bracket for the large amount of the season. But if you look at Team Storm, the Young Gunners, 801 Strider, you see Mojo, you see Tommy Two-Step, had an amazing season to make it to those playoffs, and Team Inferno not having the easiest route to get there. But of course, Team Frost gonna round out that bottom half of the losers bracket. And you said before, if anybody loses on that side, they are going home, and third place will not be in reach. But Team Frost kind of got bit by their own playstyle. Samurai with those OCVs definitely kept Team Frost in the running, but it kind of doubled the opportunity for those other teams to get those W's and finish out the regular season super strong. So there you have it, that playoff bracket. We're going to get into it next week, and I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a big one, especially considering some of the talent we have here for Season 2 of Street Fighter League.
Oh, no, absolutely. Again, the top 2 finalists in this playoff bracket will be playing for over $100,000 in prizing. First place taking home possibly, or no, for sure, $90,000. Second place taking $24,000. And third place with $12,000 divvied up amongst the 3 members of the team. And again, that is within the finals of US and Japan happening this year at Capcom Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just experienced some of the best Street Fighter the North American scene has to offer.
And it only gets better. The playoff season is about to kick off. We're done with the regular season, and we've seen these new teams kind of rise to the occasion. We still got a brand new team to contest last season's runner-up and the champions. It's down to the end of the line, the end of Season 2 for Street Fighter League. The playoffs, baby. We're here, and I hope I'm going to see you guys there. Next week, it begins. We're going to crown a new champion for Street Fighter League to end Season 2. I guarantee you, you don't want to miss it. Vicious is going to be there. I'm going to be there. Rip is going to be there. All the teams are going to be there. We're only missing you, and you don't want to miss it. We will see you guys in the playoffs.